Hello and welcome everyone. We are live once more for this actual play D&D adventure called The Hunt, which is a folk horror whimsy maxed, as the kids would say. Whimsy maxed adventure set in one of the darker periods in English history, in that we killed loads of our own people as opposed to just invading somewhere else. The witch hunts. So, with that being said, I'm going to introduce myself as your humble dungeon master, your dungeon daddy, your daddy master. And I'm going to go across, I'm just going to do normal order this time. By normal order, I just mean left to right. And introduce the daring, but dare I say a little reckless, Charlie Cook, soon to be Charlie Wilson.
Hey! Hello, I'm Charlie, and I played Dickie, the ranger, who was a magical highwayman who has been swept to the rescue of the witch hunt and the many adventures that we are getting ourselves into.
You're meeting lots of interesting people, both magical and one life, which, as we know, one life is the term that the Fae and other magical beings refer to mortals. Yes. These mortals who think they own the place. Dickie, do they own the place?
No.
Does anyone own the place?
No.
Does Dickie own anything?
Trinkets.
Dickie's a big trinket guy.
Oh yeah, big trinket guy.
So,
lots of tchotchkes around the place.
If Dickie wasn't adventuring and had left the hunt, the wild hunt, of his own accord, sorry, what do you think they would just be doing with themselves?
I think Dickie would maybe run childcare wild forest kind of thing. I think that would be something that Dickie would like, having a little group of crazy toddlers like following him through the woods and teaching them lots of things about how to survive in the woods and making stuff, baking stuff, doing lots of fun little activities with them.
You know, you could have offered me like a million guesses of what you suggested that Dickie would have been doing with his free time, and I can tell you, I would not have gone with childcare forest school.
Well, you saw how he was with...
Wow, our cameras have disappeared on the Twitch. Oh,
sorry,
back.
We're back.
False alarm, kids.
False alarm. It's just...
Well, you saw how Dickie was with the rock baby.
Yeah, the giant baby.
Very good with rock babies. And I think that kids would be very much on Dickie's level. I'm not saying that all the kids would come home, but I think that's a risk you would take with having Dickie as your childcare provider.
Okay, so follow-up question then.
Yeah.
I've enrolled my kids in Dickie's forest school.
Yeah.
How many sessions would it take Dickie to convince these kids to turn to a life of crime?
Would it be immediate? I think it would be less of a push towards crime and more of a push towards living your true own life. And I think that would depend on the child. If the child wants to do crime, I don't think he would stop them. I think he would just vibe with it. I'd just be like, yeah, sure. Like, as long as, you know, no destruction of property, no hurting people.
Make a good movie.
Like a good movie.
It's the so you've accidentally quoted Lloyd Kaufman's rules of production.
Yeah, which I think are brilliant rules.
Protection to people, protection to property, make a good movie.
I think that would be on a sign outside his childcare.
People are like, are you making a movie? What's a movie? It's 16th century England.
Movies are like making a movie.
Or Viticia, sorry.
Huh?
Viticia, I said England, but England doesn't exist
No,
anymore.
it doesn't. Yeah, making a movie would be like making a movie, like moving. like the old way of saying it, like a talkies and a movies.
Ah. Okay, thank you very much, Dickie. And what is Dickie's personal goal for this session?
I think Dickie wants to figure out what the hell is going on with this floating dude and the magic and the sacrifice. I think that's a bit scary. I think it's scared curiosity.
Scaroused. Scarousal.
Scurosity. Yes.
Well, you know what killed the cat?
Poison.
Yep, that's the tree nuts. Okay. Thanks very much, Charlie. And hello to all of Charlie's viewers who may well be watching us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Welcome, and we're happy to have you here. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, so next I'm going to go over to the daring and occasionally reckless, but typically not, Connor Young. Connor, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Sorry, brain short-circuited. The usual. That's from all the recklessness.
You've
Probably
taken
from the
a reckless
Uh,
amount of drugs.
Not recently.
Not in the last 20 minutes.
It was quite a healthy amount of drugs.
Yeah. Just the ones that the doctor said I could, of course. Are they back alley doctors? Maybe. But, yeah.
Just a man called the Doctor, but it's spelt with a K.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, Connor, sorry, who are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing Nicholas. He's a big, friendly guy who used to be a witch hunter, and then he realized that killing innocent people, that's no good, as Sonic would say.
That's no good.
And yeah, then he joined this group.
Yeah, and now he's here, and well, he just
Almost
doing his
died.
thing.
Killed a man. Now freaky stuff.
you've killed quite a few people now, haven't you?
Directly, I have until that last boss fight.
Yeah, but to be fair, that was an evil boy, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
obviously, Nicholas has been on a bit of a journey, shall we say, where he's found maybe the indirect approach isn't always going to work, and sometimes would you interesting question for you then, because you've said previously that Nicholas is like trying to abate his anger about what is happening to the innocent people, like he's only just realized back in the village of Blaxhall what is happening under the guise of the witch hunts, and now he's a little bit less everyone deserves a redemption arc and a bit more no, I have to stop things, and that's his anger coming through. Similar though to the witch hunt he used to work for, how much would Nicholas feel he was justifying his actions through honourable motives? And is there that kind of self-delusionment?
So there is a lot of that there was definitely a lot of more self-delusion at time. There's still a little bit, but it's more of Nicholas is very much of the mind that, like, he, or no matter what he does, he doesn't think that he will be able to make up for what he has done. But he's still gonna try his hardest. Because he knows he's done so many bad things.
Excuse me. Okay. So it's interesting. So it's not so much a redemption arc, more as a paying the toll.
Mm-mm.
So, with that in mind, if Nicholas had never been part of the witch hunt, he's not on this adventure now, how would Nicholas be spending his free time?
I think there would be either maybe as like a because if that was part of the witch hunt.
I know this is a big what
So-
if.
Yeah. I would say either somebody that goes around like a traveling doctor type, or he's just like on a farm somewhere.
Be a travelling vet. Best of both
Yeah.
worlds. Much like Hannah Montana in that regard.
Yeah.
Can I get bees in the chat for best of both worlds? Cool. Thank you very much, Nicholas. And what is... Oh. Sorry, I just... Oh, go away, Streamboo. Possible ban evader. Get out of here, robot. Did
Oh,
I? So, Nicholas, what is your goal for this session? Or what are you hoping to achieve?
see and find out what was happening, and like what the strange back room's about.
Yeah, that was a real sticky situation. It seemed, at least. And I'm sure you guys are excited to see... Well, not excited. Maybe apprehensive is a better word. Anxious to find out what that was. Cool. Thanks, Nicholas. So I will now turn to the daring and, quite frankly, frequently reckless Lady Violet, played by the lovely Kelly Weldon. So I realised I was introducing everyone by their government names, and then I introduced you by your character name, and, you know, that's inconsistent, so...
That's valid. Hello, I'm Lady Violet. My character is called Lady Violet. I'm not actually Lady Violet.
What?
You lied?
Right,
He's a
stream's over
paving
now. I
rogue.
will not have
No,
lies
this-
in this stream.
This whole time I've lied. I have been the most deceitful and have failed my checks, my stuff checks. I'm
Well,
not actually my
apparently you've
character. Who knew?
been passing them for the last, well, since... How long have we... Several months now we've been meeting on a
Yeah.
semi-weekly basis.
Well, I'm worried because I've known Kelly since I
Yeah.
was 19.
Mm,
Damn
54
it.
years.
So long ago.
Which is years ago.
Yeah. An amount of years.
An
I don't know
amount.
how many.
Don't
An
worry
amount
about
of
it.
Yeah,
years.
I'll be honest. I got to a certain age and kind of just started forgetting how old I am. I stopped counting anymore. Yes, it's fun playing Dungeons and Dragons though.
Yeah.
All these, not so many years later.
So, Lady Violet obviously
Yes.
has... I mean, everyone in the party has gone from one world to another in some respect, be it through literal different planes of existence or being pulled back into society they left, or even going from a path of religious zealotry to being on the other side of the law they thought they were upholding. Lady Violet has had quite a culture shock when it comes to the situation she now finds herself in.
Hmm.
If Lady Violet wasn't a wanted criminal and wasn't a lady of the manor, what would Lady Violet see herself as doing if, in a different world, if she was born amongst the peasantry that she now rubs shoulders with?
I think she'd like to. I think she'd like to, take those shape-shifting abilities and maybe go on stage and be sort of, because you could play all the parts, couldn't you? And especially in the era that we're playing in, Shakespeare would have perhaps been at the beginnings of his career,
Getting on
and
the
it would be
ground
nice
floor.
to play all the parts. And yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it would be fun to explore being able to be all the different people. Where she wouldn't have. Thank you for bestowing a snack upon me. Appreciate it. It
I thought
just
you were holding
appears from up here, out of screen.
That's the thing. It looked like the gods had bestowed you with it. Like, quick, take this on your journey.
Yes.
Enjoy this yogurt.
Interesting. So Lady Violet, like, potentially auditioning, saying, "Hi, I'm Lady Violet. I'm here to audition for the role of Viola." Does the scene, leaves the
Yes.
room, and then comes back in. "Hi, I'm Lady Violet, and I'm here for the role of." Oh my God! What's Viola's brother called?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. You know what I should have done? I should have gone with Romeo and Juliet, because that would have been funnier and more consistent. But even so,
Yeah.
we live in this timeline, not a made-up timeline.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm going to
We've
be
been-
Amanda Bynes and Chad Michael Murray.
poor Amanda Bynes. Hello, Mr. Maiji. Welcome to the chat.
Mr. Maji.
Mr. Maiji in his house. Do people like when I say his house?
It's good, it's good.
Oh yeah, I think you should say it more.
Yeah, I agree. I think.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna work. Cool. Thank you for that, Lady Violet. And what is Lady Violet's? What is she hoping to achieve by the end of this session?
That's a really good question. I don't know. Perhaps to just explore what this all means. I'm not particularly the most fighty of fights, but I think having been sheltered for so long, having some sort of discovery as to what the regular folks of the manor are up to,
Yeah.
it's just nice to be amongst the peasants. I mean, the regular folk.
Just slumming it.
The peasants.
Just slumming
Yeah,
it.
there.
I mean-
Down at spoons. The oldie spoons.
Ah, the weathered spoon.
Write that down.
Honestly surprised that hasn't shown up.
Trademark, copyright.
Thing is, right, I know it's not like me to get political like this early on, but I truly believe that pubs are an institution in British history. Like, most of the pubs that existed before most other things, to the point that even road names are quite often named after them. And I think Weatherspoons is killing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Because it
Then-
comes from a time, apparently, from before like people could read on a
Yeah.
regular basis.
Yeah,
So they were named after the pictures on the signs.
yeah.
That's true.
Just to let people know that, oh, I've made some ale and the ale is now for sale.
Yeah, and there's a difference between an ale house,
A pub.
a winery, and a pub.
Mm.
I watched a
Mm.
whole documentary about it.
We need to.
I'd love to watch that.
We need to
If you
leave
ever
that
find
there.
one,
I'll
it's
find
very-
it for you.
I'd
'cause
love a link.
I will find it. For
Yeah,
you.
honestly, I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he basically just wears medieval clothes,
Oh,
goes to a tree,
he is
leans
excellent.
against it, and spends 45 minutes just chatting about interesting things that he basically, as far as I can tell, that he just knows.
Yeah.
And no cuts, no
Making
edits.
it up as he goes along.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's honestly, it's
Cite your source.
captivating.
I made it up.
Cite your source. No. Thank you, Lady
You
Violet.
cite your-
Make me.
So that brings us to the daring, and I'd say in terms of recklessness, right in the middle in terms of the party. Like, if you're wondering what that scale is, it's Dickie, Violet, Alaris, Nicholas. But that brings us to the daring and middlingly reckless Oliver Gregory.
Hello.
How's it going, Ollie?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm Ollie. I'm playing Alaris Vale, the Fey warlock, coming back into the world and seeing what everything's going on, and finding that this journey is taking me down a sort of a route and an adventure that probably wasn't expected at first, but is certainly developing intrigue in his mind.
I mean, if you step into a very clear fairy circle with a giant frog sat inside it, you're going to expect maybe some level of strangeness.
Bit of weirdness.
So, if Ilaris, obviously we know Ilaris has spent the last few years living out in the forest to kind of, the more you talk about it, the more it seems like he was there to escape persecution and to escape the oppression that the witch hunts and the king had wrought across the land. If that wasn't the case, if Ilaris was just a normal guy, he stayed in his hometown, this adventure had never happened, how would Ilaris be spending his time?
Sort of, like Alaris is someone that, you know, enjoys nature and sort of respects its kind of what it is and what it gives everyone. But maybe probably something like making things out of wood, like woodworking. Like, I'm going to make some fine furniture or some decorations and things that the local village might come and buy.
A carpenter, for example.
Yeah, like a carpenter, but like really like not just furniture, like also making, you know, little figures and toys or things like that, like an all-round woodsman.
Ooh,
But not,
artisanal carpentry.
that's a good word.
Like
Like,
Jesus, if he had a bit of flair to him.
I was going to say Jesus if he was from Dalston. Dalston
Jesus, if he
Jesus.
was on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Or just Queer Eye,
Or just Queer Eye, yeah.
as it's now known.
as
Although
it's
that's
now
finished
known.
now, isn't it?
Yeah. Basically, Jesus is what we're
Yeah, basically.
implying.
I mean, I will say,
Jesus.
not that I'm a religious person, but as the legends go, Jesus did a little bit more than carpentry. Like, that wasn't like his only thing. There wasn't like a big old book about Jesus.
I mean, he's in the top 3
No,
carpenters
I think it's
apart
like a
from John
recipe
and
book to
Sabrina.
how to make stuff, like an IKEA thing, isn't it?
fun
Jesus
fact.
invented IKEA.
Yeah.
It's canon.
Pretty
fact-
decent. I bloody love a flat pack.
See, right. I will. All of our viewers, everyone at the table, my working theory is that IKEA is the Marmite of shops. No one thinks it's fine. No one will go there because they have to. People either fucking love it and it's their favorite place in the whole world, or they hate it and it's like hell.
Yeah.
So
It is designed so that you get lost. Like that's like a thing. It's like it's designed so that you spend more time in there and spend more money. That's why.
Is there anywhere else better to get lost though? Honestly, legitimately, it's one of my favourite places on planet Earth.
So what I'm going to ask everyone to do is in the chat, just put whether you're either the word lover or hater, and then we'll just be able to see the results like as they come through.
See how
And
people feel
if you've
about it.
never been to IKEA,
I can't remember the last time I went to IKEA.
if you've never been, just think of how you would feel about it. Just imagine, like, you know, it's a land of whimsy, hater and
They've
proud.
opened a mini one.
How can you have a
Um,
mini IKEA? That is
So IKEA have ventured out. See, I've learned about the business plans. They've bought loads of shopping centres because loads of landlords of shopping centres don't want to own them anymore. And they bought Churchill Shopping Centre in Brighton for any locals, and the Debenhams unit has been turned into like a little mini IKEA. So all the best bits, all the marketplace pieces, all the candles, the kitchen bits, the pillows, and most importantly, the meatballs and the hot dogs. You can get there. In really local places, so it's really fun because you don't have to do it. It's smaller than a regular one. There's still a bit of like kitchen and bedroom layouts. You can, you know, role play and be silly and pretend to be different people.
Ah,
I mean, who'd imagine you'd like to do that?
not me.
But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little place. They've got one on Oxford Street as well. If you ever get stuck in London for a cheap dinner,
That
highly
was
recommend.
me a few weeks ago when I had to delve onto Oxford Street to go and get the thing on Blu-ray for you. I had to go onto Oxford Street,
that's pretty gross.
and I saw they had IKEA there, and I was at a point of overstimulation that I have
Mhm.
very rarely felt before. So I wasn't going to go in, but I did note it and go, ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and just to be clear, when Charlie says get the thing on Blu-ray, they mean literally the film John Carpenter's The Thing. It wasn't
The second most famous Carpenter.
the second most famous Carpenter, yeah.
And the
It goes Jesus Christ.
third is Sabrina.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who shares my
So third?
birthday.
What about the Carpenters?
Uh,
Or Carpenter Brute.
Karen would go at number 4.
Karen Carpenter, we got
Yeah.
it before. Interesting. What about Tim Allen in Home Improvement?
His name isn't Carpenter, he is just a carpenter.
Yeah, okay, but
Okay,
Jesus'
He
name
was
isn't
Jesus
Carpenter.
Christ.
Oh, you know,
But that is true.
I
You
would,
got me
I would Carpenter Joshua. Sorry, Alaris, we were talking about you and your mad carpentry skills,
The carpentry.
and we took a huge tangent.
Almost like we were in an IKEA.
Honestly, I think my problem is I don't like being told what to do. So if I go into a shop, I don't want them to say, this is the path you have to walk. If you want to leave sooner, you have to ask a member of staff. Like, no, I'm not a prisoner here. Like, just give me
You
your
have to
shite.
ask nicely if you want to leave.
I'm here to get a new bed frame, which, I can't buy it. I have to write it down and then get it myself from the warehouse. Look, I've spoken about IKEA enough.
Never been to one, so
Oh, okay.
We'll take you. We'll go on a group trip.
yeah.
Trip to IKEA.
And everyone, because everyone else is a lover, it's just going to be me just coming along, just like,
Morning after
You
the
can steal
wedding,
all their pencils.
we'll do a massive trip to IKEA for our honeymoon.
yeah. Yeah, you're going to change the reception just to whatever. What is our nearest IKEA?
Thurrock,
Ugh,
Yeah,
gross.
Lakeside one.
Lakeside, yeah.
Ugh. So Alaris, you'd be an artisanal carpenter making both things that are needed and things that are wanted. And would Alaris be happy doing that?
I think so. Like it's a worthwhile sort of, way to spend your life. It might not be very glamorous, but it's certainly enjoyable.
but what is glamorous? If you're happy, you're happy.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you very much for that, Alaris. Just one question: what is Alaris hoping to achieve this session?
Well, since we started the game and since we sort of developed our characters and our powers, Alaris sort of, the way that his patron has gone is he's taken this part of his pact is that he can have a weapon, but he hasn't yet discovered what that weapon or weapons might be. So maybe he's going to be thinking, and has been thinking, what will that weapon be that he, comes and creates or bonds with for the future of the adventure.
Well, I wonder if your humble dungeon master might be a little bit ahead of you in that regard. But maybe not. But speaking of achievements, obviously, last session there was a pretty big one. Y'all leveled up.
Yeah.
You're now level 7, all with more hit points and more skills. But that wasn't the only thing that happened last session. It was quite a stacked one. So I think the only person who can ever do a recap justice has to be Lady Violet, our chief note taker. And I can see from the look in her face that she is thrilled to be doing this right now. Should I get some whimsical music
the thing
going?
is, as well, is I think if I actually had the thought to sort of look over the notes before the stream, it would be great. Because I legitimately, I know loads of stuff happened last time, but I wrote yet again barely anything. And I think this tends to happen because I'll be engaged with what's going on. So I won't write anything down. So it was Easter Sunday last time.
It was.
Yeah, so for Easter Sunday stream, we got spooked. Combat! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Nicholas nearly dies. Unicorn offers horn for healing. Dog and Dickie in feedback loop. I can't remember what happened there. Any enlightenment later would be great.
So that was the
Monster.
mimic dog.
Yeah, I think it was
Ah,
petting and then
yes.
saying who's a good boy, and then the dog repeated that, and then Dickie said it again, and the dog repeated it, and it just kept getting more and more intense. If I recall correctly.
Yeah, the dog was the mimic dog
Yes.
was just copying what Dickie was saying, and Dickie is many things, but he's not a celebrated thinker.
No.
Why be a thinker when
we
you
love
can
him
be
anyway.
a doer?
Well, true. Sorry, Kelly, we interrupted.
Dethroned. Monster that thought he was a god. And beneath, gap indoor, purplish hue, signs of blood leaking through. And that is all I have.
I don't think that can be any clearer. So, to be fair, last session it was quite heavy on the combat because you guys found yourself in a boss fight against the ringmaster, who, by all appearances, had turned his soul over to some eldritch being, some seafaring monster that may or may not be already involved in this journey in some way. That creature. Nicholas, could you tell us what the creature that the ringmaster had indebted himself to was?
Kraken?
'Twas the Kraken. And it was allowing the Kraken to speak through him and to gain power. On defeating him, and his guards, and freeing all the various different animals that were trapped in the zoo. Because I remember we did a parade, and one by one you guys decided if you wanted to send them on their way or just talk to them. And aside from a couple, I think most of the time you're just like, okay, no, you should probably leave. Alaris,
We
you
made
want...
sure that they had somewhere to
Yeah.
go. You know.
Well, Randy Phenomely was waiting outside, and
Yeah.
so presumably he's going to the Undermarket. They're all going to the Undermarket and can make their way from there. We hope. Obviously, we don't know. But obviously, as Lady Violet alluded to, there was some kind of strange glow coming from the back room. The room that even the old man who sent you on this quest was hesitant to go into. As you walked in, let me get something a bit more dramatic going on. You saw what appeared to be another Kraken priest performing some kind of a ceremony. So, with that being said, the Kraken priest appears to be in a trance. You can see a beautiful white-furred lycanthrope hovering above a plinth. As the light seems to bleed into the room from above, from the book, from the torch that the Kraken priest is holding, you notice that the lichen is starting to almost glitch between their lycanthropic form and their human self. So I'm going to change music, that's too stressful. So, what are you guys doing?
Javelin?
Okay.
Who was? Didn't we? Wasn't there like? Didn't we have an order of how we went in? I can't remember what order we were going in.
I can.
Like we discussed it, and then, but it was like right at the end.
Mm. I forgot to. Oh no, it's not up here. So I am.
So, bear with me 1 second. Foundry is great,
Foundry's Foundry.
but you know, great but glacial.
Yes.
So I'm just loading up what order you guys all walked in. But so Nicholas's first instinct is to throw a javelin at this this thing.
Yes.
So tell you what I can do. I don't think we did decide on the order. However,
Oh yeah.
I am willing to have you all decide now what order you would have walked into that room in. And that does include the mimic dog that Dickie has decided is going to stay with them
Yes.
for as long as possible.
How wide is the door?
Would I perhaps go in first on the basis that maybe a little bit of a scouty situation?
Okay,
Yeah, you're a bit sneaky, so.
so it is a double door. it was locked, but you guys made short work of that. So let me just put you all. So I'm gonna go with.
Well,
Lady-
shall me and Violet go in first, as we're the most stealthy, and then we can kind of in the corners
So what, I'm gonna.
that we can watch you guys come in.
I'm the least stealthy.
Like rattling and clanking as you walk in.
Gong, gong, gong.
So here's the order that I've got in my head. We've got Lady Violet going in first, heading towards the danger. Followed closely by Dickie.
Yeah.
Alaris and Nicholas are waiting by the doors, stepping through slowly, with Nicholas ever so slightly ahead of Nicholas.
Nicholas ahead of a Nicholas. How's he doing? that?
Alaris is ahead of a Nicholas.
Look, Nicholas has he's just duplicating.
Oh no! How many are there?
Oh no, he's gone full amoeba. So is everyone content with that?
Did we have a short rest last time?
You did have a short rest, I believe.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't know if anyone clicked it though.
No, I need to click it.
So yeah, you just say you had a short rest. Whoa! What is going on there? Sorry, eagle-eyed viewers may notice that for some reason
Why don't I get any hit?
Foundry is being really difficult.
You have to click the hit dice button. Otherwise
Oh, I'll click it again. There we go.
nice.
Sorry, I'm just going to quickly, because obviously I love all our viewers, but I don't want them to know my login details. So I'm just
Why
going
not? Don't you trust them?
Yeah, but sorry. No.
I gave the chat to I gave the chat keys to my house. You know.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. That explains how they got in before I gave them them. Oh, I finally remembered to throw away some milk that had been sitting in my fridge for far too long.
Oh, I did that today.
Like, I think it went out of date, like, February 20th?
That's
And
not
it had
bad.
just
It's
Oh
cheese.
no.
Free cheese.
That was just sitting in my fridge, and I'm like, I like had it lying on its side, and I'm like,
Oh no,
okay,
it's on
this
its
is
side,
right
that's
at the
dangerous.
back.
Oh no.
We
At
can't
least
keep
if it's
put milk
stuck
in
up,
our
it's not gonna like
fridge.
fly out.
We
Yeah,
go through like
stuff.
a bottle a day because, I mean, we both drink. I mean, we have oat milk because sensitive tummies, but everyone
almond
loves
milk.
cereal here, so it's
It's
a litre a day.
well, the thing is, I usually get to like that last little bit where it's not enough to fill up a cereal bowl, and then it stays there.
Yeah. Because where I have my
Because
coffee
like,
black.
wake up in the morning and I'm like, I can't be fucked to go to the shops and get more milk.
Guess it's boy kibble for me.
Bachelor chow.
Mm. Though today for breakfast I had a tempura fried shrimp with rice and curry noodles.
Very nice.
I felt
I
very
crisps.
fancy.
Sounds good.
It does sound good. Right, let me. Okay, so. Oh. As soon as, right, there's a new Foundry version. So it's like, hey, you should update to the new Foundry. I'm like, no, not until I know that it works.
Yeah.
And it breaks
I
everything
think-
always.
Okay, so as you can see, you've all stepped in. And Nicholas, you suggested throwing a javelin. Let me move the priest to where he is in the picture,
Okay.
just so y'all can see it.
Oh, I don't know if javelins could go that far. How
60
far?
feet.
Okay, they can. It would be a disadvantage.
Okay,
Well,
interesting.
we can get closer.
Yeah, has he noticed that shit? He's facing the other way.
Can you make an insight check, please?
Seems pretty involved with what he's doing.
So wow.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay. So you can't really tell, but you can see he's just repeating the words over and over again. He doesn't seem to have even acknowledged you walking in.
Okay.
As you're looking, you notice a look of elation roll over his eyes as some of the light glowing from the floating lycanthrope is being inhaled up his nose and in his mouth. A thick purple mist. A purple haze, if you will.
Nice.
Good song.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
So, yeah, I could run up 30 feet and then throw it.
Do we want to like sneak up a little bit closer?
I don't want to do this quickly because I don't want him to complete whatever he's doing.
That's true.
Well, what does everyone else think? I mean, you've all leveled up. Do any of you have any new skills or anything like that might?
I do, but it works at 30 feet.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having.
I could Eldritch Blast him from here, but
It's useful.
I can Eldritch Blast up to 120 feet.
Dickie, I believe you have a new spell as well.
In there, but
Sorry, you're. Sorry, say that again.
I've got Hail of Thorns, so if I shoot him, a Hail of Thorns. Each creature within 5 feet of the target must make a Dexterity
Dark City.
Dark City check.
saving throw. A creature makes a D10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Don't have
So-
command prepared.
And that's a bonus action every time you make a ranged attack. So, for example, if you
Yeah.
fired your gun, you can then send a Hail of Thorns along with it.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I was thinking if I put a fog cloud around him, but then that wouldn't help you with trying to throw something at him. Because
What I could try, if I get slightly closer, I could try and counterspell whatever he's doing.
ooh,
Ooh.
ooh,
Isn't counterspell 60 feet?
Yeah, it is 60, but I think I'm just over 60 feet.
Oh,
I think it's like 60 feet is to like the front line.
I mean, I'm willing
This is-
to.
you're within.
Yeah, 57.
Oh, I am within 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm at 60.
Oh, you're about 60. Oh, okay. I could try. Yeah, I could try and counterspell him, and then we could like bomb rush him.
Hell yeah.
So, sorry, Kelly, you're dipping in and out.
can you do right?
There we go.
Oh,
Let's
it's
just
fine
say
now. It's fine.
I think I had some class traits things that I had last time. I think there was like hunters Hunter's Mark, I think it was, and is disappeared off my sheet.
Oh no.
That's not what you want. Hunter's Mark.
I'm pretty certain I had, because I know I had
Are you a
a few
ranger?
levels before I had to pick my. No, there was. I think I'd picked Swashbuckler as the subclass, but Matt didn't have access to that on this, so there was something else that gave me
Yeah, that
like
gave you
Hunter's
that
Mark
same
or something
thing.
very similar.
How peculiar. Let me have a quick look.
I don't think they get that usually. Was it for a feat or something?
It was cunning action that you had.
Something like.
Yeah, so I can see what's happened here. It is classic map move. Okay, let me. Apologies. You will experience a slight
Okay.
technical issue here, Kelly.
No worries.
I just had to quickly remove your character from.
And they're dead.
Oh no.
Lady
They got
Violet
wiped
is
from
no more.
existence.
And
It's just like, I'm out. Fuck this.
Too spooky for me.
Yes.
Out.
oh, you're
An
sneaking.
app where I have little octopus on my mug as well.
Oh,
Oh.
Let me just make sure that before I drop this back on. Yep, you're the owner. Lovely. There we go. You're now back on the field,
Thank you.
and all of your feats and everything else that were missing have been returned to you.
Thank you very much.
I've also leveled you up, because what I had to do is level you back down and then level you back up.
Okay. Thank you.
so
Okay.
if I try and counterspell whatever he's doing, and then we can what's everyone else's plan of schmaction?
So, oh,
I mean, I'll throw the spear. Because I don't have command ready. So it's the other twos.
If I what is it?
It's the two sneaky fuckers. What they do.
Yeah.
all right. So it sounds like you're all leaning towards making some kind of. You're making some
Aggressive
kind of aggressive action against this fella.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking if I can, because now I have the a new feat I got was Vantage Point. So what I'm thinking is that I can get a bit further and then climb up the wall and hide like Spider-Man.
So for those of you, so this is part of the Highwayman subclass for the Ranger, which is it's expanded media. So what Vantage Point does specifically for the Highwaymen is it means that they can climb without really considering things difficult terrain. And in the case of a purely vertical surface like a wall, they can move at half speed without making any ability check. So basically, and you're a quick step, so your movement speed is 50 feet anyway, so you can potentially
Yeah.
climb up 25 feet in a go.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go up and like hide like Spider-Man, and then I can shoot him not with web, but with bullet,
Bullet and thorn.
bullet and thorns. That's my penciled-in plan.
Okay. So you know what? And
Subject to
Lady,
change.
Lady Violet, have You decided on your plan of or as Ilaris would say, your plan of schmaction.
I feel like a ranged sneak attack might be good, seeing as he's distracted, and just firing an arrow at him from over yonder. So I'm a little bit squishy, so maybe I don't necessarily want to be too close.
Okay. So here's what I think is going to happen. Firstly, let me rename this guy.
Weird octopus. Man.
This is Ted.
Franklin.
Oh, it's not letting me change the name of him. Okay, well, that's fine. It's just going to have to say Ceramorph Cultist A2, Unarmed Aberration 01. As, you know, as his mother would call him. But...
his full government.
But I'm going to treat this as an ambush. So he is very engrossed in his spell, absorbing whatever it is that he's absorbing from this poor lycanthrope there. So he's not even going to roll initiative until after all of you have taken your first turn. Alright? With that being said, can each of you beautiful adventurers please, can you roll initiative?
Maybe.
Oh.
Hopefully I get better than last time, huh?
Didn't you get 0 last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Only way is up.
Baby.
Okay, so up first we have the very quick with an initiative of 20. That is Charlie's good roll for the session.
Yep, that's it now. Alright, see you later, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, so... how much distance is there between us? Is it...
Emotionally, or...
both. Emotionally and physically.
I mean, you've never met.
Okay, so quite distant then. Alright.
Well, a stranger is just a friend you haven't met.
Exactly. So, I'd like to use my, yeah. So I'm going to use my whole movement, but I'm going to use it climbing the wall sideways, like scuttling like a crab. Like get up and then scuttle,
Okay.
which I can do. So should I just walk there? Is that easier? Like on the map?
Yeah, so remember that
So it'd be 25 feet.
25 feet you can go up, yeah. And you've got a total of 50 feet.
So if I go up, what, 15 feet? How tall are the walls?
They're
So
pretty...
I want to get up in the corner like a spider.
Okay, so we'll say they're pretty much the same as like a standard wall, so what's that, about 8 feet high? 8 to 9 feet?
Okay, so well, we'll round up to 10 for maths.
Matt, but okay.
So then I can move along 35 feet? No. 40 feet.
Yeah?
Actually, that's fine. That's good. But I'm up. I'm up in the corner.
Making a Zoidberg noise.
So what I'm going to do is, just for my own ease of use,
Yeah.
is I'm going to move you forward and then move you back,
Alright.
just so it just says 40 feet on
Alright.
your movement tracker, just because, you know me, I'm not good at remembering lots of details. Cool.
That's fine.
I believe it should track it if. I don't do that. Or is it
No.
just 'cause I don't?
No way of tracking the up, as far as I can tell.
If you right-click the character, there should be like a fat 0.
Oh yeah,
And if you hover over it, it says elevation.
Oh, I put it in like 10.
yeah. If you put in 10,
Yeah.
And if you put it into minuses, they go underneath the map, and then they can't see anything.
oh,
Oh, that's fun.
that is fun. Thank you for that, Connor.
Every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day,
Uh,
and
And then can I ready an action?
well, readying is an action.
Oh.
So you'd be doing that. You'd be preparing for like the next turn to do your shot or whatever it was. That you
Oh,
were
so
gonna
I can't do it as a reaction. So when he does something, I ready my action. To
Oh,
then
doing it
shoot
that
him.
way, and so what you're basically delaying your action.
Yeah, I'm not shooting him this turn. I'm waiting for him to become aggressive. Because
Okay.
I don't want to start that because I don't want all my allies to be way back and it just be me right there.
Well, we've got a whole round until he
Oh,
gets
have
into
we?
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's an ambush.
Right. Okay. Oh, I'm scared.
Get out of here, Streamboo. Thank you, Automod.
Have you? Yeah, I'll have to send you the page where you can like put in the banned words because that's what I did, and it just auto mod deletes it.
That would be really helpful, actually.
Okay. So.
Thank you, Ollie.
So I'll just start blasting. Start blasting.
Okay.
I guess. Pew pew.
So I started blasting.
Indeed, my friend. Let's fucking go. Alright, so. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the boy. Gonna try to. Does a 9 hit?
I believe you would have advantage as you're currently
Oh.
unseen.
Yeah, you would have advantage. Sorry.
Ooh, so I just roll it again.
If you roll it again, yeah.
See if anything hits. Does a
17 is definitely going to hit.
Hey! Alright.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah, thank you.
You have 2 attacks as well, don't you?
Yeah. That's 13 damage.
13 damage.
And then.
So immediately as the bullet connects, you notice the shock as this guy steps back, and the lycanthrope still glitching between werewolf and human, of wolf and man, much like Metallica would say.
Yeah.
But they've fallen onto the podium, so they're not hovering above it anymore.
Right. Okay. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Alrighty. And with this one, can I try to aim it at the book he's holding?
Yeah, we can. I mean, a 19, I'm going to say,
Pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. So,
It's pretty good.
so as you've already rolled damage,
Yeah.
shall we say you're aiming for the hand that is holding the book?
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't aim at magical books. Yeah.
Well, just because otherwise, if you shoot the book out of his hand, you're doing no damage.
Yeah, yeah. No,
But
that
if you
makes
shoot his
sense.
hand, you can. Sorry,
Yeah.
not. And
No.
also, if you feel like I'm saying too much, just tell me to
No, that makes
back up.
total sense. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna use Hail of Thorn. Wait, should I have done that before?
You know, it's a bonus action, so you could have done it before, but because it's a bonus action, you can do it after either attack, really.
Ah! Wait, why is it over me? Oh, that needs to be over him. Oh, how do I move it?
Do we need to move it for you?
Yes, please. Over him, please. Not me. But can I have it, like, not getting the lycanthrope in there as well? Because I don't know if we want a bit further back.
So it's over the lycanthrope. Oh, so you want it?
I don't want it over the lycanthrope. Just in case it's like an innocent person, an innocent werewolf that's been
Okay.
dragged into it, you know? Yeah, perfect. Perfecto. And
Okay, so then I need to make a dexterity save, don't I?
do I click apply active
You
effects?
can do. I don't.
It didn't do anything. I
Okay,
think it's on your end.
so I just need to make a dexterity save.
Ah.
And what was the difficulty class? Sorry,
Sorry, let me just double check that.
it would be against your spell DC, wouldn't it? Which is 11. So that is a success. So still roll for damage,
Yeah.
and then it will take half of that.
Alright, let me.
I like to imagine when it's the ones that are like half damage, what that just means is they turn. So instead of going down like all the middle and all the vital organs, it just goes like one side.
Oh,
Okay, that's going to do.
I tried.
I mean, I'm going to halve it, but I'm going to round it up.
Ah!
So that's going to do 1 damage.
Yay!
Woo.
That's basically a win.
Okay,
That's
and
100% damage.
let me just remove this.
That's also for all my future attacks as well. It does it on each one, so it's good.
Wait, is Hail of Thorns just as you're firing? It's just a bonus action. It doesn't stay there, does it?
Huh? No, it lasts
lasts
1
a minute.
minute.
Oh, it lasts a minute.
Yeah.
So
So
let
it's
me put
all
that.
my
Let me put
future,
that. Sorry.
all my future attacks as well. Done with a ranged weapon.
Well, I
which
believe
is
it just
my
stays
weapon.
there. So for the minute, it's just raining in that spot.
Just raiding in that. So basically, what I'm going to do is every time it is your go,
Yeah.
and apologies because I moved it prematurely. Whenever it's your go, I'm going to make the Kraken Priest do a dexterity save.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. And is that everything you can do or want to do this turn?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
So when Charlie was leveling up, Charlie was quite excited because like, I finally have a bonus action that I can do.
I know. I was so excited. I love bonus actions.
To be fair,
It's
you,
like
do have,
it's free.
but you do have cool reactions.
Yeah. But still.
Okay, Nicholas.
Me.
And as you pointed out, as this is an ambush, you will have advantage.
Sweet. So I can. Oh, I don't close the door.
I run away.
Later,
Shut the door
losers.
behind you, basically.
Now they can't escape. Eh. It's spooky. Spooky dooky. Now. Yes. You're within 20. Well, you're within 30 feet. So,
And I'm up on the wall, so you don't have to worry about me.
Just like in the
Oh.
air, like. Have it.
I forgot to click the advantage button. Never
Doesn't
mind.
matter, you got a critical hit, baby! You're not going to roll any better than that with advantage.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't smite this.
It's a ranged attack, yeah.
It's not a melee weapon attack. Though it is an attack with a melee weapon, it's just done at range. We put down my quantity by 1, and then I press the critical button. And then go.
Okay.
8.
Right. So, here's the thing though. I typically run my games. The one thing I don't agree with is the Paladin Divine Smite only applying to melee weapons. It doesn't make any sense to me. Particularly whereas guns typically aren't used a lot in Dungeons and Dragons, but as we know, as Charlie and Kelly will know in particular, that both of those have characters that use guns. So I've always thought it was unfair that a Paladin could only do it with a melee attack. If you are a Paladin, that power is coursing through you anyway. I can't see any reason as to justify why it wouldn't apply for like a bow or a gun or something. So if you wanted to throw a Divine Smite on top of that, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all my level 2 slots are gone because I spent them on the last guy. But I can. It was critical, so
Very, very nice. Another 16.
Yeah. So let's shut him up. Let's hit him in the mouth. Fuck him. Because the more he can't talk, the less scary the spellcaster is usually.
Yeah. Particularly if that particular spellcaster has the Voice of the Kraken legendary action.
Hence why when we go up against powerful spellcasters, need to start making out with them. They can't speak then.
Alright, I'm listening. I'm listening.
That's how I wooed Charlie. Just started pretending to pretended to start casting Thunderbolt, and immediately they're like, nope, gotta stop this.
Stop that. Kissy kissy.
Then, you know, if it's real sloppy style, then you also have their hands, therefore they can't do somatic components either.
Exactly.
If it's real sloppy style.
Exactly.
You heard him. You heard the boy.
Can we get sloppies in the chat? So cool. Did you want to do your second attack?
We have those now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
How's he looking? Okay.
Eh.
There's a 21 is going to hit.
Yeah. Go. Beat him up.
That's going to do another cool 9 damage.
Okay, and I think that's all I can do, because I got a bonus action, but I don't know what to spend it on yet.
That's no problemo. So that brings us to the sneaky changeling herself, Lady Violet.
Delightful. Okay. Well, I think we're going to fire the boat. Oh my goodness. Right. I need to select my target. Apparently it's telling me to do. So we do that.
Oh,
A 25 hit.
The 25 definitely hits.
no.
Just squidge.
That wasn't. Did you roll that with advantage? No, you didn't.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
Did you want to roll it again? If it's 20, we'll take that. Otherwise, we'll take the 19.
Okay. Mm.
Oh, almost.
That was
Okay.
so close.
I know.
Oh.
But still, a.
Okay.
So we'll stick with the 25. So that was 6 damage.
Yep.
Lovely.
And then we'll do the old sneak attack as
The
well.
old sneakeroo.
Look at all those dice.
I've got good news for Ilaris right now. Means that I can't imagine your counterspell. You can save yourself a spell slot, is basically what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And Lady Violet, please describe how the Kraken Priest dies at your hand.
Oh, okay. I think it would be, it would just be like perfect headshot, like
Just boom.
just bang right between the eyes, and then just falls back.
So as
You
the
know, tiny little drip of blood.
as tiny little perfect hole in the center of his eyes belays nothing to the exploded head from the back of his cranium, as brains slowly trickle downwards, you notice that attached to the brains are weird, elongated, tentacular tendrils.
That's a good word.
Oh.
And it doesn't so much fall as it rolls down his body that still stood motionless before collapsing to the side. You also notice that the large tentacle that was in the room disappears as well. And with that, the monster is defeated.
Haha.
I got off the ceiling as
Yeah.
well.
I just walked in the room and I just was like, oh,
Huh?
okay.
What's going on, guys?
Just bleh.
Counterspell that bitch.
I was like, I started to raise my hands and I was like, oh, actually.
I've got my own kind of counterspell. It's a short bow. And a magic quiver.
I'm gonna have to
Um,
counter if they're dead.
So, what I will say then, Ilaris, as unfortunately you were unable to take a turn in that combat round, And something I will say is that that Kraken Priest had pretty much the same stats as the one that gave you so much trouble last session.
Oh,
It's
did it?
yeah,
Funny.
but it's because obviously you ambushed it and managed to get all the attacks in, and you're now all using your skills in very cool ways. And Alaris, like, you would have done it in a cool way. I truly believe that. But so Alaris, as your comrades have destroyed this wicked gentleman, what is your first instinct?
I'm probably gonna make my way over. Oh, this is my little man. And then like close the book to make sure that like nothing's like no evil or some kind of stuff is nothing's trying to like come out of the book. No kind of evil Necronomicon-esque spell stuff is trying to corrupt anyone who's in the room.
Okay,
And make sure it's sort of closed and held down.
Can you please make a wisdom save for me?
I can. Hold on. Wisdom set. Where's the save? Right, there you are. Now, because I want to make sure we get this, I'm going to use my sweet inspiration point I've been saving this whole time. How do I use
Smart.
that? Do I just click advantage and then...
Yeah, just click advantage, and then I will remove the inspiration point. Oh, it's already done.
That was lucky. I'm glad I did that, because otherwise
Yes,
I could have gone back.
it would have been a 7 otherwise, so it would have been a 10, and I'm feeling a little bit frisky, so yeah. And I mean frisky in the way that people describe dogs, not in the way that people... Like that song, Horny. Or I suppose just the act of being horny. So yeah, you effortlessly pick it up. As you close the book, you hear a squishing sound as the tentacles that were protruding from it get caught in between the thick pages of this very old tome. You hear a screaming sound, but nothing that you haven't heard before. It's the screams of pain. It is a very low and deep sound, seems to be aimed at you directly. Your hair blows, your hood is knocked down. So it's kind of like almost like a Whitesnake moment. But
It's like-
again, not a problem. This is something you have seen before, and it is a book imbued with magic, but now that it's been closed, it seems to be nothing but just a regular book.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out like a piece of sort of almost like twine that I would probably have, like some kind of twine made from something, twigs and roots and stuff, and kind of wrap it round just in case, and then hold on to it and keep it close. Just you know, just in case.
So as you wrap up the book, can you please make another Arcana check for me? This is an Arcana check this time.
An Arcana check, yes. You son of a bitch!
Okay, so as you're holding the book, you trip over a long stick. And presumably it's some kind of a staff that this guy might have needed to walk when he wasn't imbued with power. Or something.
Some variety. just like look down, like fucking bloody trip over his like corpse and his stick, just like.
Most of the corpse
Damn it.
you completely miss. It's this stick that you know when you tread on something like particularly cylindrical and it kind of rolls out from under you.
Does that roll? You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like you just catch yourself, but you're like, I could have died.
Oh my god.
Like missing a bottom step. You're like, huh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
hey,
When you forget you're wearing skates or something.
all the time.
Heelys. Like for me, it's particularly if I forget that I've got Heelys on.
Yeah. Happens more often than you think.
Happens more often than it should for a 34-year-old man. I will concede that.
Yeah.
Problem is the way that I walk when I want to go faster. It's completely the opposite of how you're supposed to do when you're going Heelys. Because I like kind of get lower to the floor, so my leg
Yeah.
reaches longer, and then my heel
You're
hits
like a
it, and I'm
Cossack
like, "What?"
just floating across. Um,
So I'll sort of, as I trip over, or half slip on this staff, I'll sort of pick it up and look at it and try and sort of, is there any like markings on it, or like trying to identify anything on there, or is it just kind of mostly just a regular wooden walking stick?
okay, can you please make a perception check for me, please?
On fuck me game.
No.
Q.
Like you said that, and so I had to.
Yeah, so
The dice are broken.
from what you can tell, it's it's just it's cool looking, but you can't make out anything special about it as far as you can see. I mean, it's definitely
dark in
a
here.
cool and gnarled staff, but it's there's no markings or any of the usual runes that you would expect to find on something magic. It has no magical element attached to it that you can see.
Well, I'll keep it in my hand with the book and just kind of make my way kind of back around. Sorry. I'll be like, I think we need to see if this guy is okay.
And let me
I'm
just
looking down at the lycanthrope dude. Is he in lycanthrope form or human form?
so as you look, you notice that they are currently in human form, unconscious but breathing, although very shallow breaths happening very quickly. You see a dark-haired little boy, looks thin from malnourishment, a large scratch across his chest. Presumably that was the scratch that cursed him to walk as a lycanthrope. But beyond that, that's all you can really see.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room that kind of like that I can see, or because obviously the tentacle that we would have seen coming through, was there like a grate or something, like kind of?
So the tentacle, you would have noticed, was coming through like a portal,
Oh, okay.
and as soon as the priest died, the portal closed, and closing the book sealed off any kind of tether that portal would have had. Let me just... It's going to add a quarterstaff to your inventory, Alaris.
I've just noticed what you wrote on the doormats.
I
I was like, is there something on there?
See.
For those of you that can't see, it says. What does it say? Hang on.
Go away and fuck off.
Fuck
Go
off.
away and fuck off. Yeah. They want anyone in this back room. So everyone else, while you're watching Alaris investigate, what is going through all of your minds?
Well, am I the only one with dark vision? I think I was.
Oh, I have that vision.
Okay.
I think I do too.
I don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's surprising.
Let's
Yeah,
live in the night.
I think it's time to pick up my stuff, and then, considering what's hidden in the darkness, looks like there's going to be a lot of gravestones that need digging or need carving.
So can you please, Nicholas, make a survival check for me?
I can certainly try. Survival. Go. 9.
The dice
Okay.
route.
Okay, so with a 9, obviously you can see a couple of dead bodies and a lot of grates around this general area, and there was one as you walked through the door that you remember seeing. There's also a very strong smell of... It smells like a mix between swamp water and copper.
There is. Yeah, I think I can see 6 bodies just like where I am standing alone.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Technically, there would be 7 because there's also the Squid Man.
Yeah. Violet and Dickie,
Yeah.
what are you two doing? The two Feyborn among you.
I think Dickie is calling back the mimic dog. Just do like a hello, baby. Hello, baby.
Hello, baby.
No, that was me talking to the cat.
Oh, I thought you were talking. That's what you were saying to the mimic dog.
No, I would just do like a fun whistle to the dog to try and get it to come here, kind of thing.
Okay. So. Here it comes. Boom.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Who is a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who is a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
I am a good boy.
I'm just giving him lots of scritches and really kind of just making sure he's happy and he's okay.
So I have to add that mimic dog to your
Well,
party
you
now,
know,
don't I?
I'm gonna until we find him a nice home, because I
Okay.
don't think our adventures are a place for a pet. We should have a nice family home to live
Yet.
Not for a corgi.
in.
Like, his poor little legs have got to like try and catch up. Like,
I know,
Yeah,
I
like,
barely
it-
catch up.
Maybe if it was like some other breed of dog, that could have worked better, but definitely not a corgi.
those Russian bear hunting ones that are like 8 feet tall.
Hmm.
Oh, there's like what's it? I don't think it's around anymore, but a few years ago there was like, I want to say a dog that was about maybe 4 foot tall, maybe 4 and a bit. It's
Damn.
huge. Like it was
Was that on its
past my
fours or its
waist.
hinds?
Like on all fours.
On hinds, that wouldn't be that impressive.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I need to know
Yeah,
how
like, on
shocked
all
I am by the
fours, it
size
was
of this
walking
dog.
around, and it was like a good 4 foot tall, and it was like, okay.
That's a big dog. Okay, Violet, what are your thoughts while you're here? And while Violet is saying this, Dickie, can you please make a nature check for me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so 16 is pretty good. And I'll reveal what that means. 16 is also the amount of followers we currently have. So if you haven't followed yet, please do, because we're well on our way. It's the last thing we need to do to become affiliates. And then we can start, making some money from this silly little game that I've been running. So please,
Which means we'll be able to carry on doing it.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And do it more.
Good moolah.
Stream more.
Stream more often.
And the people that are on YouTube, watching on my YouTube, I see you. I see you. Go
I see
find us
you.
on Twitch and follow us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we just literally just lost a viewer as that happened. I didn't come here to be guilt tripped.
How dare you?
So, Lady Violet, what are your current thoughts on what's happening right now?
It's all still a little bit alien. I don't really know how I'd feel. I think my instinct would be that I would have been investigating with Alaris.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole situation.
So,
Um,
well, Alaris is tripping over things and focusing on the much more magical element of it. Can I please ask, based on Lady Violet's history, can you please make a medicine check and check in on this little boy for me?
no.
So again, you can see that it's alive, but you can see that whatever is wrong with this child now, after having been put through whatever it was that he was just put through, is beyond your skills of helping.
Okay. Well, I mean, just obviously his picture on there is kind of in a bit of a weird position. I'm just going to position him to look a little bit more comfortable as much as is possible on a slab of stone. But yeah, that's what I think should be doing.
Okay. So is Violet planning on leaving him here?
I don't know. I feel like perhaps there's someone in the party that may that's probably a good idea for a healer of sorts, perhaps, to check this young lad over.
Yeah. I definitely think after gathering the bodies, I think Nicholas was kind of too caught up and is already kind of in a little bit of a defeatist mindset, and so went over to the child, was like, they're probably dead. Went over, saw that they're alive, and was like, oh, I should have done this quicker.
I think my first aid certificate is out of check. It's been a couple of years since I've had it updated.
Mine's still good.
Okay, so currently Nicholas is like, oh shit, yeah, I need to Because I suppose Nicholas is so singular focused on the afterlife, you've almost neglected to recognise the living that still require help.
Well, putting those to rest that have left, that didn't realise that someone or one of them is still in the building trying to call for help. So yeah, I'm not good at medicine, but I am good at healing. So let's try some of that.
Magical medicine, as far as I can tell.
I like to think that
Yeah.
you're just a chiropractor,
Or a life coach.
podiatrist. I can help you, but if you're having like an asthma attack or something,
It's like, instead of just very gently just whispering in his ear, like, you got this, bud. Come on, everyone
Yeah,
believes
you
in
got-
you.
you got
Come on, we're
this.
going to
Do it.
go find your
Yeah.
mum.
Yeah, so let's use some hands of laying lay on hands of, where is it? First, let's purify the poison by using 5. Just in case he does have any poisons.
Yep. Good plan.
And then I've got 10 left. I can spend on normal HP. So full 10. Go.
So as almost like putting your hand on him has like a defibrillator effect, the boy's eyes jolt open. He sits upright, tries to stand and immediately collapses. While healed, he's still too weak and too malnourished to walk. He looks up at you, this towering figure in front of him, wearing the same coat that the men who previously had grabbed him were wearing, that of the witch hunters. He immediately bows his head down and without saying anything just starts weeping and sobbing. You can tell that he's trying to suppress it, but there's lots of sniffs and you can see the tears as they drop into the ground.
Whoa. It's all right. You can. Well, everything's not fine, but it's definitely better.
Can you please make a persuasion check for me?
I can. And hey, let's use a feature that I have not once used so far. Well, not in this way. I've used it in a different way, but I'm going to use my Channel Divinity of Emissary of Peace. Which gives me a +5 to all persuasion checks for the next 10 minutes.
Ooh.
And watch, I still am gonna roll back.
No, we're not going to have defeatist thoughts. We're going to
Dice can
actualize.
feel our vibes.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh, yeah.
That stayed on a 1 for a solid half a second. I was like, oh.
Okay, so with a 20, the boy stops stifling his cries and lets out a large wail. I was so scared. He pushes himself up off the ground and immediately clings onto your cloak. It's an ulster is the type of coat you wear. Your ulster, holding onto it, pulling himself in. Just, thank you. I didn't know what was going to happen.
your mic is peaking quite a bit. Can't really understand.
Oh, sorry. He was just crying.
Though
And
I doubt that I would be able to understand too well anyway.
yeah, that was by design. That was a clever little
Yeah.
trick I played. But yeah, so he is sobbing and is thanking you. He's seems to be grateful that you helped him, but he's just clinging onto your coat, just pulling himself in like as hard as his tiny little malnourished fists can take.
I think I'll do my best to like pick him up, like kind of try and like, you know, try and reassure him that it's mostly over. And hopefully, once we get out of here, it's all over for him. Not in the bad way.
All over you, boy.
Gonna take him out back and.
I'd love to think that that's exactly how Nicholas words it as well. Don't worry, mate. It's gonna be all over for you soon.
And just the kid immediately.
Wait, no, like,
It's bad enough that my parents sold me to the zoo. Now I'm gonna be killed by the giant hobgoblin.
Can I send the mimic dog over? Can I say, you're a good boy. You're a good boy, and then send him over.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
You know, kids love dogs.
The mimic dog does lick the boy's wound, and the boy, for the first time, lets out a little chuckle because it tickles. Dickie, can you please make a... let's have a look. What would be good for this? Can you please make a nature check for me?
Yeah.
S- 17, very nice. So, something that you hadn't noticed initially about this dog, because I think you were much more caught up in its fat boyness, that its teeth are very large, even for a dog. Like, they just seem slightly too large to really make sense in that dog's head. Like, they're bigger than they should be. You also notice that as he licks, the tongue itself ends at a point,
Oh no.
and there are like little suckers on the tongue.
Oh no.
You recognize these telltale signs before, and it's rare that you would see one in the form of a dog, particularly a common dog such as this. Normally they tend to be furniture or treasure chests that you've heard stories about. But you understand why this dog is named the mimic dog.
No.
As you play on words.
Oh, do you know what? It was so obvious, and yet I literally didn't see it coming.
Fido, how could you do this?
How could you do this?
Just weeping.
But still, regardless of what this dog's nature is, he's definitely cheered up this little boy. And the boy is just unaware of the true nature of this fat little corgi. And he's just giving him scritches behind the ears, which, you know, Fido seems to appreciate.
We're gonna have to old Yeller this dog, aren't we?
I was just about to say, like, can I gather the guys around and be like, hey, guys. You know that you know the dog, right?
Yeah.
You know how it's called like a mimic dog?
Yeah.
Because it repeats what you say, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's been doing.
Yeah, I think it does something else too.
What do you mean?
I think that there's a mythical beast called a mimic.
What?
I think it might be one.
So the mimic dog is a mimic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
think
just
so.
seems too obvious, doesn't it?
It's almost too obvious. You think that a child would see through this.
And yet,
And yet, we
It
did
seems a
not.
little bit on the nose, doesn't it?
Almost too on the nose. But I think we need to get it away from the boy, and I think we I don't know if we could keep it as a pet. I think
No, maybe we should.
Probably shouldn't do that.
yeah. I don't know whether we can let it go, or whether
We
we
could
need
always ask.
to take care of business.
We could always ask. What's his name? Flamalamp, the goblin dude.
Oh, Randy.
Randy
We could-
Phenomly.
Maybe he. Yeah, Manly. Maybe Randy has an idea of what to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it hasn't immediately attacked us or
Yeah.
this boy.
Well, that's the thing. That's what
So
I am quite personally surprised by this reaction from you, because so far he has been a good boy.
You never know when they could turn on you. That's the thing. That's the thing about corgis. You just never know.
Same with
that's the thing
children.
about corgis.
Same with children, though.
That's why the Queen always had everyone like.
Yeah, but we're not
back
planning on
away
keeping
from
the
her.
child.
Because if you turn your back to a corgi, they'll have you.
Yeah.
They'll be straight from the
I've
throat.
heard such a thing.
Yeah. You have to back away from them very slowly.
So
Make yourself big.
one thing I will quickly do, if I can, just for the sake of maybe we have some viewers who don't know what a mimic is, but it's one of those things that they will definitely recognize, and it's so clever, like so closely associated with Dungeons and Dragons in general. This is what a mimic is typically depicted as looking like. And that is what the dog has become. Or what the dog is by nature. Okay, so where to now, guys?
Maybe we should sort of hold up the
me-
boy and slowly make our way out. Keeping an eye
do
on the dog as we
Do you want to check the other side just in case, like, there's more stuff over there?
Okay, yeah. So I'll sort of pick him up, hold the book in one hand and him in the other, and kind of arm on shoulder type thing, and kind of lead him towards the door so that we're ready.
So something I will say is that the boy, even though the lycanthrope form made them look like an adult, this boy is probably about 6 or 7 years old and seems to have real trouble walking. So, Ollie, I swear to God, if I see that again...
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Charlie did it.
Grass?
Oh, the call was coming from inside the house, was it? It's hanging out with kids, that's your problem.
No. Got too bloody many of them.
Yeah, I should say that Charlie and I have kids together. That is what I meant. I'm not saying that all of Charlie's friends are children. And I should also say that Ollie works with kids. So you could probably. Can I ask you to make a very simple strength check for me, please, Alaris? Well, Nicholas, if that's okay with you, I'll move your token to the other side so you can see what's there.
Yeah.
I also
it
like the
was-
fact that when you said that Ollie works with kids, it makes them sound like they're his like colleagues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Well,
you
I
in an
mean-
office with a bunch of 10-year-olds.
it's not wrong.
Like boss babies.
Yeah, except for they're more useless. Is that oh, strength. There we go. This is not going to go well. This is my only stat that I have a minus in. So let's see. Fuck you, game.
Wow.
I don't think I've rolled above like a 6.
So you
Oh no, I got a 12, didn't I?
you hold this little boy by like kind of just like his shoulders, and he's very quickly just slipping down. You've got him, but then he's just like, it's okay.
Squirming all around.
Okay, I'll walk.
Maybe I'll hand sort of be like, here, use this staff to help you, almost like a walking stick, almost to kind of help him get out.
He takes it and he's
Does this happen before Nicholas walks away, or is it like happens immediately, just immediately starts to drop?
as soon as
I
you
like sort of
leave.
hold him by the. Yeah, I'm like trying to hold him, and he just like he's all like you know, like when you try and hold a kid's hand that doesn't want to be held, and they're like, get off.
But so this boy takes this staff that's taller than him, but he's holding onto it with both hands and walking. You notice that the boy's eyes are transfixed at the gnarled GNARLED, the gnarled end of this branch-like quarterstaff that seems to hook round at the top. And he just turns to you very quickly in the way that kids do. It's like, where's the rest of it? And then just carries on, like slowly walking forward, like he's looking at you.
The rest of it? What do you mean? It's just a walking stick.
Whenever I see stuff like this, they've always got like something in this bit. That's why people use them, because you can hold stuff in the hooky bit. Did you lose yours?
I just sort of look around and I kind of go, no, I got it. It was in the room with where you were. What kind of things does it hold? I'm not familiar with.
Oh, you name it. You can have spider webs or jewels or little trinkets can hang from it. I've seen someone put their lunch in there sometimes. I like having lunch. It's like sometimes my mum would make me sandwiches and she would leave the crust on and give me the worst bits of the bread, and there would never be any stuffing in them, but I like it when I get fed.
Well, we'll make sure you get fed once we are out of here. But maybe as we get out, just pass me back the staff once we've left, just so I can take a better look at it out in the light of day.
You got, as soon as I can sit down and I've got my sandwiches and something to look at, maybe a quill to do some drawings, then I'll share it with you.
Jangle some keys in front of him. So jingle, jingle, jingle.
Give him a fidget spinner.
Ye old fidget spinner.
You can whittle that.
That's true.
So, Nicholas, you make your way to the other end of this dank back room. You see on your way more grates, and you recognise where this swampy copper smell was coming from. While you saw several bodies that required burial here, so let me move it across a little bit over on here. You see what appears to be some kind of pit. So whatever they were doing with the things, the people or the animals or the living beings that they would bring back here when they were finished with them, if they weren't already dead, judging by the pile of blood on the floor and this large hole, you would assume that they would meet their end quickly and then be disposed of, tossed below the city where no one would ever give them another thought.
I wonder if Randy Phenomenally has any explosives for sale.
Randy Phenomenally, as he explained before, has got sticky fingers when it comes to one lives. So if a one life has made it, he can probably procure
Ye old C4.
it.
Yeah.
It's just CIV.
Yeah.
Little bit of a
It's
Roman
Civ.
numerals joke for my Roman numeral aficionados. Can I get the Numa heads in the chat?
Numa. Is there a
It's a
good
big-
emote for that?
Yeah.
Hi,
Big
V for the
crossover in the
heads.
fan base.
God. I've loved Roman numerals since I was I.
Yes.
Since I was X years old.
I am. I kind of don't want to leave this place standing.
Oh, can we commit a little arson?
Oh, just a
Well,
little
it
bit.
looks like
Tiny
it's
bit of
mostly made of stone. That's why I'm thinking explosives.
You've given me quite a
Yes, it
fun
can burn
idea
down,
just
doesn't it?
knowing that around the time that the witch trials were happening was a similar time that the gunpowder plot happened. And now inside my head I am cooking something fierce.
I will join Guy Fawkes though. That's the downside. I'm like, well, down with a gig.
I mean, I think in this timeline, I think the entire party is going to, right?
I just love the idea of fireworks. I'm just like, that sounds so much fun.
Ah, it's actually it's 10 minutes to the evening bang of Eastbourne.
The evening bang.
No, it's,
It's a whole thing.
it's an ongoing saga. It's a whole thing that I won't go into too much, but it's been happening at 11 o'clock every night. So there may be some sound effects if we're about to blow something up.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah. I feel like I might be preoccupied for the next little while. Both burying the bodies that I can get to in the car park, or in the wagon park.
In the car park.
And then
Along with our
Blowing
finest
up.
kings. Stick 'em in a car
blowing up
park.
the rest of this zoo and making a statement out of it.
Okay, so it seems like Nicholas is doing his usual burial thing. He's going to give every lost soul a proper burial in the tradition of his religion to try and absolve them and give them safe passage. Nicholas's character, you've kind of become somewhat of a Grim Reaper. And I don't mean that, like, I mean that complimentarily. It's like some kind of a psychopomp.
A little bit like what's the Egyptian one? Is it Anubis, the one that like leads people to be judged?
Yeah, so Anubis leads
I'm gonna-
them to the weighing,
Yeah.
and then you've got Thanatos in Greek mythology. Obviously, you've got Old Bony Joe in Western ideology. Hermes as well. Hermes was the chief psychopomp and the chief psychopomp in Celtic and British mythology. Does anyone know who that was?
No,
Carnena.
it's Puck.
Definitely.
Oh,
So the person who sent you on this quest is traditionally viewed as the guardian of boundaries, and as such is the person who guides you to the Second Life. Not the video game Second Life.
Oh, that was a video game, wasn't it? Is it still a thing?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that closed down a long time ago.
I used to call it
Google.
Third Life because Sims was my Second Life. I never played either of those. You know the kind of games I play. Very few zombies. Very few.
It
Not
does
none.
still exist. You can still play it.
So
Oh, it still exists.
Oh my god, we all need to get on there
Oh.
one night.
It's 23 years old, that game.
interesting.
I remember it's been a thing for so long. It was on an episode of NCIS.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Oh.
remember that episode.
Charlie used to love NCIS.
Mm.
Charlie used to
It's
love,
great,
in
actually.
particular, is it Abby?
Mm-hmm.
Abby, yeah. Abby Shuto.
Yeah.
Something just twigged for like so many like alternative nerds.
It's like, well, hello.
Are we talking about the goth chick from NCIS?
Yes,
Sorry,
we
I
are.
keep leaning forward this way, forgetting that I've moved my camera. So I'm just presenting my bald head. Okay, so Nicholas, I'm going to ask you to make a survival check very quickly, just as I kind of explain what my takeaway is from what you guys have been talking about. So the mimic dog and the little boy, who, by the way, at this point you know that his name is Rufus.
Good dog name.
Okay, 12.
That
That's,
was so close to a 16.
You're taking them back to Randy Phenomely, who, in the hopes that one, the little boy can give you your staff back, because he's alluded to it being special in some way, and also give him like a hot meal and ask about the fate of the dog. Nicholas, with your 12, so you find places like a verge in between the entrance and the hitching posts for wagons, where you could conceivably bury bodies as long as you waited till it was dark. But while trying to find a decent place, you also found the reserves, and there's a small amount of gunpowder there, but lots of oil for the lamps. So I don't know if anyone has a particularly high survival, or whatever skill you think would allow you to be able to craft a working bomb from these things. If it works, you can rest assured I will make an art piece, and like this is being recorded for posterity, so you know I have to do it, of all of your characters walking away from the explosion without looking back with sunglasses on.
Cool guys, don't look at them.
Nice.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
I mean, my survival's +3.
Mine's plus 0. Mine's quite
Oh
low.
wow.
Mine's +1.
Got a +4.
I haven't even
Oh.
got any
You're
fire.
rolling
I haven't even
not
got any
good on it.
fire-based spells except for Hellish Rebuke.
I mean, I do trust Dickie to set things on fire.
Shoot the
Blow
kick up.
things up. I mean,
I see
can
the
help.
type.
Dickie, you have the most experience with gunpowder.
Yeah.
So if you were to make the survival check, I would imagine it would be with some kind of advantage.
Hell yeah.
I say some kind of advantage if there's different kinds of advantage in this game.
Some kind of advantage you pick.
Oh, I just go for advantage, please.
I didn't know everyone would want advantage.
We've been showing the kids Susie Izzard stand up. So
Nice.
I'm surprised this is the first time this has been quoted tonight, because it has been pretty relentless in the house, hasn't it?
I don't know if this is a bot or not.
Is what?
I don't know if this is a bot,
Yeah.
but it's been auto modded.
What was it?
Someone saying hi, bro. I'll allow it.
I shall allow it.
Fair enough.
So
They start acting weird, then we hit them with a hammer.
yeah, exactly. Welcome to the chat. Statistical. Thank you.
Reflection Mork.
Statistical reflection mork.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, it's always good to have new chatters, providing, you know. But you know, we welcome all sorts, even cyborgs, but not bots. So, Dickie, can you please make your survival check with advantage?
Absolutely.
Oh,
So, a critical on making a bomb with the tiny amounts of gunpowder. Not only are you able to spread it out just enough that you can make a fantastic bomb from the small amount of oil and gunpowder that's here, you also know instinctively where to put it so to bring the whole structure down to the ground. The only thing you even managed to soak various bits of thread and cloth that presumably you've stolen from the guards into a long fuse to give you guys enough time to walk away. Like, you can safely light these without any fear of being caught in the blast because of how well Dickie has manufactured these bombs.
Can I also say that Dickie would have used maybe some different powdered metals and things to make some fun colours?
Ba 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 ba
some
ba
random,
ba
like, leaves
ba.
and herbs that make things funny.
I love that. That's so Dickie's like, I've got like copper for the green. There's magnesium for a brilliant white. Bits of iron for the reds, and then Alaris is just there throwing in some stuff as well. It's like, also, we're going to get hella high.
Everyone's going to be high for weeks.
Suck it, Riverfort. Time to loosen up. Okay, so the only thing that is missing, so I assume, Nicholas, you were planning on putting at least some of the explosives down in that waste hole. But so the bombs are placed. Oh, sorry, go on.
I think I don't want to, or after, you know, kind of or doing a more mass grave type ceremony than a one-on-one one. Because I wouldn't want to disrespect the bodies, but bringing the place down on top of them and then properly sealing them into the ground, that is more the plan.
I'm just trying to find something. Alright, so I'm going to try and find some epic music while one by one we're going to do this yes-anding each other. So I'm going to go across the chat. Each person says one sentence of what they do with the bombs to cause the explosion. And I'm going to go backwards this time, starting with Alaris. So it's going to be as you appear in the stream. So Alaris, Lady Violet, Nicholas, then Dickie. In setting up these bombs. And we're just going to see how it goes. Let's get some music going for you all. provided by the fantastic Sirenscape, as always. So, Alaris, first sentence. The bombs have been made. The bodies have been buried. You've all said your prayers and stood with Nicholas as he holds on to that part of his life and tries to offer the best part of death that he possibly can.
I'm trying to think of a good pun. Oh, I'm gonna type it on the little chat on the D&D on the Foundry thing as well. I'm gonna like, let's blast this one back to the Stone Age. Oh, let's blast this place back to the Stone Age! Exclamation mark.
Blast this place back to this. In fact, everyone else are going to have them do that just because it does look quite nice with it zooming in.
Alright.
So, as you say that, you lay down some of these charges placed in what Nicholas and Dickie have pointed out to be the load-bearing structures within this very old building. Cool. Lady Violet.
I'm assuming Dickie's made multiple kind of explosives to plant around in different places. I think I'm gonna like unravel a rope and try and kind of like tie them together so they've got like a continuing thread to set fire to things.
And what is your pun? Or your line?
Oh. Well, I don't know. Let's get this all wrapped up.
Nice. Okay, so Nicholas. Over to you now.
I have no puns. Yeah. I think that there is like just sets up without a word, grabs like probably a floor tile for a little thing that he wants to do in a minute, and then just kind of walks out and just like does like a thumbs up on my bit's done.
So just a thumbs up. So it's literally. So we've said before that Nicholas is like the dad of the party, and he's thumbs up reacted to everyone else's cool lines. You get thumbs in the chat.
Like a Facebook chat, just like.
Is there a thumb emote? There's got to be a thumb emote.
No.
There we go.
Can I get thumbs in the chat for Nicholas's coolness? Can we get thumbs in the chat? I need to
I'm trying to find one.
I need to make one of. Well, once we reach enough followers that we make affiliate status, then we can make our own emotes
You can.
of the thumbs ups. I'm gonna do Blastoise. That's close to a
Got
thumbs up.
this.
Yeah, pretty much thumbs up.
Okay, and last but not least, the bomb maker themselves,
No, I have.
Tudor Faye Robert J. Oppenheimer,
Yeah.
the Barbenheimer.
No.
I go,
I already have two options. I'm like, I don't know which one to go for. I think I'm going to go for the more stupid one. So I'm going to type it first so we can all experience it together as a...
as a family.
Yeah.
As a collective.
Cowabunga, dudes! It's a little known fact that Dickie did actually come up with that in that moment.
Okay. So
It's either going to be that or bombs away. I think I made the right choice.
I think
Bombs
Cowabunga
Away.
Dudes was the right choice because Bombs Away would have made too much sense for Dickie.
Yeah.
You
Dickie's
know?
a bit.
It would have been a little too on the nose, like having the mimic dog turn out to be a mimic.
Exactly. Dickie is many things, but easy to read is not one of them.
So, as all these bombs are placed, I think as well I can. So, as all these bombs are placed, you all meet each other at the entrance. Walk away. How are we igniting the fuse? I have a suggestion and what I imagine happens, but obviously I'm not a player. Well, I am, but
Yeah, Dickie, you could like over the shoulder, like shoot behind your back, like
I was thinking between their legs.
or between the legs, just like
Yeah, just like.
well, I assumed that as you were leaving, Nicholas would just slash with the hot take.
Oh.
Ooh.
that's
Oh, that's
true.
The hot take obviously being the magical sword that Nicholas has, that has its own sense of right and wrong.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
So as
I
you...
was like looking through my stuff. I was like, who has fire spells?
Oh no, it was me.
I only have Hellish Rebuke.
Alaris could like maybe cut himself and use Hellish Rebuke.
Ah, fuck you.
Bit intense, but sure.
So, our four heroes walking side by side, proud of themselves. Next to them is a fat little dog that may be one of the most dangerous monsters they've ever come across in this campaign. And a young lad, probably a werewolf, not sure about what his transition is like now, that his powers seem to have been drained from him. But a large crutch nonetheless, still holding on to Alaris's jorts.
I forget he's
Behind
wearing
you.
jort hot pants.
I see it every combat. It's like,
My pasty white legs out.
Hang on, let me see if I can quickly. I'm going to see if this will work. It probably won't because of who I am as a person. But I'm going to believe in myself. So here we have Riverfort Zoo. Okay.
Just playing the cool guys don't look at explosions.
There we go. So you walk away, arm in arm. Riverfort Zoo is no. So we don't. Is that D&D shorts on the right?
yeah.
D&D Shorts has got a better beard than me.
does look like him though. I think after a certain point of playing D&D, you end up turning into D&D Shorts, like bald
He's
with a
taking
beard.
a break from you.
I
finish
know.
writing his book.
But
I bought
years' time when back again.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, something I will say. I'm going to stop the animation now because it's just keeps going. Just keeps going.
It's all the bombs going off.
All explosions.
Damn, Dickie, you made some potent explosives.
If I
thank
had
you very much.
Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture saved, that would have been what was playing, but I didn't. And also, I didn't know that you were going to cause big explosions.
How could you have known?
Well, you can put it in the
I can put it in the edit,
edited.
or I could put
Yeah.
in Lonely Island's Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is there a
As-
bard cover of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use the 1812 Overture because I'm pretty sure
it's public domain.
that it's copyright free.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want-
definitely public domain.
I don't want to get in a legal battle with Andy Samberg because I will just be like, yeah, sure.
Andy Samberg would never. He would be
No,
like, oh, okay, we're
But his
best
record
friends now.
company might.
Yeah, but the record company might.
Yeah, but then he'd be like, hey, don't. Also, like, who was it that scribbled out the ringmaster who you beautifully killed? Okay, so now Riverfort at night time, aside from the explosion of the world of curiosities, you can also see that the whole city has fallen eerily silent as you make your way back to Randy Fenoli's shop beneath the city. You hear a slow clapping sound. You hear a voice as it sounds almost nonchalant and soothing and gentle while also carrying an undertone of malice to it. I must say, that was quite the spectacle and I enjoyed your efforts. But I worry you don't understand that it is all for naught. As you step closer to the voice, you see sat on a rock the witch hunter,
No.
Vincent Bogart himself.
Would he?
I see you were too wily for even my most loyal of guards. You scurried away like the rats that you are. And I enjoy watching you scream into the void, expecting an answer. Honestly, watching your feats is like someone using an ale glass to empty the sea. Do you not realize that you are too late? The wheels are in motion, and this world will be mine. He's looking. As you look at him, you notice he's holding two things. A book that seems to be glowing as an ethereal hand is reaching out to the flask in his other hand. Smoke is seeping in reverse into the glass itself. As you look inside, tell you what, can someone please make a perception check for me?
Yeah, it's +0, so I
I have +3, but I've not been rolling well.
I've got a +4, but I also haven't been rolling amazing on any skill checks. Actually, no, did have one.
Okay, so here's what I would say. Anyone
because
who
it's-
considers themselves Fae will get advantage on this roll.
I mean, I guess I mean, I
Okay.
guess I'm sort of Fey, aren't I? I'm half Fey. I'm a half elf.
I'm Faye.
I'm Faye.
I go. So
Is there any
What did you
limit
say,
to how
perception?
many of us can do it?
No,
All right.
you can. You tell you what, you can all make a. What did I say? A perception.
Yeah.
You can all make a
Yeah,
perception
yeah.
check for me.
I've been lightly touched by the Fae.
Where did the Fae touch
Where on the doll?
you?
So the fact is, I would consider all of your characters Fey in some way.
Oh
Like,
wow.
You've got.
Gee, Louise.
I'm gonna. See you later.
your dice
Who
are
did you
not.
piss off at Foundry?
Okay, so Alaris can make out the vial for what it is and nothing more. It is a beacon of magic. There is definitely some otherworldly power held within that flask itself. You also, Dickie and Violet, you see that there is a light inside that's moving around, almost bouncing off the glass before stopping for a couple of moments at the bottom and then bouncing all around again. Nicholas, you can see exactly what it is. A beautiful new blue vial. It's a tiny pixie or something, a winged person trapped within this flask, bouncing, panicked, trying to escape, as the hand from the book reaches and grabs it, pulling the flask into the book itself. All of you see that the blue light emanating is overpowered by the eerie purple light from the magic of the book. At once, Vincent snaps the book shut. And he smiles at you with a wry smile, showing for the first time his almost white, pale, ice-like eyes. Here's what I'm going to say. In this moment, I will allow the party to ask Vincent one question, and he will answer it truthfully,
Ooh.
given the circumstances. However, I am also going to start my stopwatch, and at the 1 minute mark, your question needs to be asked. All right?
Are you gonna say whose turn it is, or
All four of you together.
together at the same time?
So I think it's the group gets one question.
The group gets one question.
I
We get one
see.
question, okay.
I was like, oh,
After the
each
1
of
minute
us.
mark, you can decide whose question is getting asked.
Right.
And I promise you that Vincent Bogart will not lie as he gives you the answer.
Okay.
And I suppose I can
So
just
maybe-
hold my stopwatch up to the camera. Okay, you ready?
So maybe something like.
I
what
think it's
is-
been.
What is his end
Yeah.
goal? What is his
Yeah,
goal here?
was he hoping to gain out of doing this, or
Yeah.
what are his
15
next
seconds.
steps?
We want to take over the world, presumably, right?
I feel like what are his next steps? Because then
Should
we
we
know
just-
what.
Could we just
Ian
ask him
plans
how
so we
how
can try and-
how do we defeat you?
How
How
do
do
I
we
beat
kill
you
you?
up?
How do we kill you?
Yeah, but he would probably be like, "You can't." Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
asking
he's
about the
being
next
honest.
steps would be the
It-
wisest thing
Yeah.
because that's.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
hit points do
I
you
think we
have?
could probably put two and two together and figure out his motives.
How many hit points
What's
do
your
you have?
AC, and can I hit you with this tile that I'm holding that's covered in blood?
What are your resistances and legendary actions?
That's a good one.
What CR are you?
And
But yeah.
that is 1 minute, guys. So, what question are you asking?
would
What
say
is
go-
it that you're exactly planning to do?
Is everyone else happy with that?
That could be. It could be asked. Yes, but like there is some ways to skirt around that.
What is your weakness?
I would say like, what do you plan to do now?
Okay.
Or what do you plan to do next? Something like that.
What are
Yeah.
your next steps?
Plan. My dear children, to reach this point, every step in my plan has already happened. You are merely observing the fruits of my labor. I'm surprised. I half expected a plea bargain about how fear is not the true motivator for power, and how love is the greatest power of all. But in my many years on this cold earth, I have learnt one thing. Do you know what power is? Is wealth power? Is, as he says it, he spits, compassion power? No. Power is power. What you're witnessing is me taking what should have been rightfully mine. Well, can't stand here and chat to you all day. I have plenty of other people who require my services. He smiles and then winks at Nicholas as he says that, to imply that Nicholas knows exactly what services he's referring to. Too many people have already fallen at my hand, and the rest have fallen in line. I'm excited to see what you try next. And nonchalantly, he stands up, brushes himself off, and just, without turning round or guarding himself in any way, just seems to walk off down the street.
Should we blast him?
I'm really, really tempted to throw the.
I
to
want to
throw the
William
rock.
tell his hat off his head.
I kind of want to throw the floor tile at his head.
So we're
It's
all
just
aiming at the head.
Or in unison, just blast him all at once, just like
Or shoot him in the Achilles
Like a-
tendon.
like a Dragon Ball Z move, where like there's just like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pile of dust.
Now, obviously, you hit him where he's not expecting. So, he's probably expecting the head, but he would be expecting the elbow.
Or the
butt.
bottom.
So I'm going to go one at a time. First thought, best thought. In one sentence, what are you doing? This time I'm going to go based on your Discord usernames. So,
Oh,
Kelly.
Discord user base.
Yeah.
what are you going to do as he's walking away?
I just want to shoot the hat off his head because for some reason I don't think we'd beat him, but I'd want to piss him off by taking his hat.
Okay. Charlie.
I don't have any spells or anything. I'd shoot at his little bag he's got. Because once a
His little
highwayman, always a
pouch.
highwayman. I'm after his cash.
Give me your money. Money of your life.
Okay. Ollie.
How far away is he?
At this point, probably only about 30 feet or so.
I'm gonna cast blight on him.
You're gonna cast- Okay. And
Oh, but obviously I can't target him because he's not a person. So it says he has to make a Constitution saving throw. which I guess is with a spell save of 15.
Okay. And Nicholas.
He's not a plant, is he?
Oh, he might be. Well, you know, I think the only thing that should be able to be done is, for Nicholas, is, try and send him to judgment. So let's throw that big piece of stone at him.
Okay, so
Just discus throw the floor tile.
isn't that the dream? Just to throw a big lump of your old office at your former boss? Imagine if you could. Oh,
Would be
It'd
good.
be lovely.
I mean, unless you liked your former boss. Like, I'm lucky enough to have had some very nice bosses. I've also worked for some assholes, but
I liked my boss. I didn't like the owner, so I'll throw it at him.
So, okay, I'm going to go one by one and explain what happens. So, Violet, your arrow fires true, hits his hat, which, as it falls forward, he grabs it in his hand. Your bullet, Dickie, goes straight into his coin purse at the side. He doesn't even react to it.
Do I get the money though?
No, nothing happens. That's
Shucks.
Ilaris, your spell, as it's cast, forms almost like a cyclone before absorbing into his book. The rock, as it hurtles towards him, hat in hand, he holds up one hand, the same one that's holding the hat, and just deflects the rock. Smiles, goes, "Thank you for the gift of your ammunition, but must be on my way." Clicks his fingers, opens a portal and steps through it, closing immediately behind him.
What a dick. We need that book.
Or we need to
Think.
destroy that. One of the two.
Or both.
Yes.
Well, you would probably have to do the first step to do the second.
Yeah.
That
He's
makes
right.
sense.
You might not like it, but it's right.
Can I ask each of you to please make... what check would I say this would be?
Not strength.
Definitely think that we might need to go check on Randy.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we
so-
definitely need to go to the undermarket.
Can everyone please make... And I'm going to let you choose either investigation or arcana. So all you need to do is just declare what it is that you're rolling. I mean, you know what, you can even use religion if you think that will be helpful. So arcana, religion, or investigation.
I'm going to use investigation.
I'll use. Ooh. I'm going to use Arcana.
Okay.
Oh, thank fucking Christ!
You
I was like, if that lands on 2, I'm going to delete
here we
the
go.
internet.
Here's the bad roll.
Oh, yeah. We traded.
Okay.
I'm going to do investigation.
I got proficiency in none of those, so I was like, yeah, it's all of them are the same.
And
I have proficiency in Arcana and Religion, so
So Nicholas, you're currently feeling a fear that you haven't felt for a very long time. It is like a dread. It's just clouding your mind. For this man held power over you for so long, and now the moment you try and exert some power over him in return, doesn't even respond. It's like what he said, that you are nothing to him, and that's really just spinning around in your head right now. The other three members all have the same thought, be it Dickie from dissecting his words and his very odd choice of language that he used, Elaris understanding what he's just seen and how that could, like, similarities in magics that he's noticed, and Lady Violet remembering the battle that they just had and what was said by the ringmaster when channeling the form of the voice of the Kraken. Vincent Bogart said he had other people to attend to, and while some had fallen at his hand, others had fallen in line. The fact that something draining magical power, as experienced by the young boy Rufus and many other lost souls, was mirrored in his book with something that he was doing. It makes all of you, apart from Nicholas, have the same thought. Is the Kraken working with him now? Is that some kind of a deal that was brokered? Is those who he can't destroy, is he taking their power in a different way by controlling it through his words? As these thoughts run through your mind, you head back to Randy Phenomles, as you said that you wanted to take the boy there, the dog there, and also just check in with him based on what Vincent had said. As you do, you see the old man who sent you on this way sat, and this time he's not sat on his own. Randy is on one side consoling him, and someone else who doesn't look familiar to most of you, but to one of you will look incredibly familiar, is there gently talking to him, and you hear a soft laugh come from her voice, come from her throat.
I see people.
I think there was like a rush to get here. Goes in, sees that everything's calm. There's like a huh?
All of us are just like, oh no, our parents are here.
Yeah, they
Walk
are
in
all
and
here.
look around, notice Puck, and be like, oh, it's. And then I guess like you can sort of see other people around, see everyone else, and be like, I think something may have happened while we were gone. I think we better check in.
Okay, so you're going to check in. How exactly are you checking in?
Well, first I'll sort of kind of find somewhere to take the young boy, place him on like a chair, and look for like the bartendery person, and be like, "Can we get this person some food? I'll pay whatever it needs to be. Just as quickly as you can, whatever you've got. A sandwich is something he enjoys. If you can make something of that nature."
You hear a very familiar croaky voice. I make the best sandwiches. How many?
Hi, Puck.
I'm surprised you didn't recognize me straight away. How are you doing? How's it going?
Things are certainly going. We've been on a bit of an adventure so far. What's going on here? Why is everyone here? What's happening?
Well, you know how it is. You forget to check in on your parents and then find out they've not been feeding themselves or washing themselves. So Cordelia over there has just had to check in with her dad. But this young man, have you brought me a new assistant? The little boy looks up at him, is like seeing, even though he's a werewolf, he's still surprised to see this frogman with beautiful wings. Obviously, my assistants don't work for free. He pulls out a Scooby-Doo-esque sandwich and just hands it to the boy, who's, if all of his magic had been drained from him, which you don't know if that's the case or not, but the amount his eyes widen, you can tell that there is at least some part of Wolf still there, as he takes the sandwich, and his limp seems to have miraculously gone as he skips off with his giant sandwich.
Well, looks like he's feeling a lot better now. Oh yes, I forgot. I forgot. I'll reach into my little pouch or my pocket or wherever I have it. I found something that I wanted to give you.
Is that
the little frog?
It's the frog.
The little frog Pandora charm that I procured when we went and got the rings. I got this for you.
He holds out both his frog hands. As you plop it in, he looks at it and then looks up at you. For the first time, you see genuine emotion in his eyes, and his big frog mouth turns down. Like, that's so sweet. And I haven't got you yet. Oh, no, you've already found it. Don't worry. Thank you very much.
Found it. Oh, I like with the stick and the book. I'd be like, the book or the stick?
He flicks the quarterstaff. Seems my assistant has already finished his first assignment. And he gives like a froggy thumbs up to Rufus, who's already halfway through that massive sandwich. This one, but this present did come in installments. Do you have all the pieces for it?
I have the stuff. Do you mean, and then I'll like feel my little brain, like pull it forward. Like, do you mean this?
He just smiles at you, and then raises his froggy eyebrows. You remember words that the boy said, is like something about trinkets in the hook, or like a spider web, or even their lunch. Sometimes people keep sandwiches in there.
I'll sort of take the trinket out of my hair carefully, trying to leave the braid as nice as possible. You know, it's hard work.
Giving a little smile at
And then-
Dickie.
So place it kind of on the little in like the gap where the hook is, like placing it where it fits, and if it fits, it sits.
So,
then
oh, sorry,
placing-
go on.
No.
So you're putting like the hair. Are you just resting it on top because it's going to fall off, or are you going to do anything else? with it?
I'll like try and like place it somewhere that I can put it on, and then so it sits kind of okay, and then like tie some sort of like roots and stuff around it using some stuff that I've collected.
So you like weave the string around because it's a string, isn't it? And then
Yeah, like
and then you're holding it in place with your various roots and barks and vines and
yeah.
Okay, so I've deleted
and
the quarterstaff from your inventory, and I have placed a new item in there for you.
Where's the items?
It's under weapons. Do you care to read
it-
it out
is it the-
for the
Is it
party?
the pipe bomb?
The pipe bomb.
It says the pipe bomb. About to lay some truths on you. I'm in direct contact with the mortals, but am I on the stained glass windows?
That was a
Booming
CM.
aura. During combat, enemies adjacent to you receive 5 thunder damage on their turn.
That was a reference to
Also, it's
CM Punk's famous pipe bomb speech, or CM Punk.
CM Punk. It's also given me a really good idea for how I can use the quarterstaff and how I can use it as part of my the weapon thingy. What's it called? My pat to the blade thing. I've had an idea.
Ooh, and we like ideas here. Okay, so while this is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
I'll let the others
Okay.
go first because I think I've done quite a bit first this session.
I think I'd wander up and talk to my patron and just say, they're good people.
You say what, sorry?
Just say that they're good people, the people that the little crew that I've been with.
She smiles, and
They're working.
in that very warm smile that you were so like enamored with when you first met her, it's like nods. They are. You've learned much quicker than I did that the power from feeling safe is nothing compared to the fear brought in place by nobility. I'm glad you have found your place in this world, Violet. And I'm glad all this chicanery hasn't scared you away.
Wouldn't say scared, but I'm definitely scared for their lives.
Yes. That is the downside of leadership, isn't it? It's whether we choose our fate or not, or they say we can't choose our family and our legacies, and yet we're still burdened with the responsibility of looking after them. I suppose it never goes away. Something my brother used to say to me in one of his more lucid moments. She takes you by both hands, squeezes you very tight, and it's like, I did not pick you for your power, I picked you for your heart. as she squeezes, she's doing that thing where she's pressing your fingers together so hard that your family signet ring is just digging straight into like your skin. It hurts, but the warmth of her like embrace is enough to kind of abate that slightly. You mark it up as like she's always been very enthusiastic whenever she's spoken to you.
Yeah. I think, I kind of squeeze back a little, release after a second and just kind of fidget with the ring and maybe slip it off and put it in my pocket now.
Okay, can you please make a perception check for me? Okay, so with a 12, this signet ring you've been wearing since you came of age, since you were 13 in one life years, once you were considered a lady of the manor. Which is a very sad historical fact that is when women were considered women, when they're still very much children, but hot take, consent laws exist for a reason.
Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. I've never heard that thought before.
That might be the hottest take I've ever had, but for the first time since you were 13 years old, how old is Lady Violet now in one life years?
Gosh, I can't remember how much I wrote. I think she was like 19.
Okay,
I think she was still a teenager.
a young adult, a YA,
Yeah.
as they would say on BookTube.
Yeah.
That was for Charlie Reads' viewers on YouTube. But for the first time since that ring was handed to you and you were forced to wear it, it feels heavy. But also it feels like it's incomplete, like it's missing something. Dickie.
I think Dickie would see his old boss stood up there and just kind of a coy wave and just kind of gesture to the mimic dog and just do kind of a shrug, just like
Hurler holding, you know, those ale flagons that are made entirely from one massive horn.
Yeah.
He's got one of those, but the horn it must have come from must have been like the tusk of a mammoth or something. It's just huge.
Yeah.
And as
Daddy likes to drink, yeah.
as he drinks it, he smiles at you, sees your reaction to the dog. He looks down at his own hellhound that stood next to him and gives you like a little wink, then just kind of tips his flagon towards you.
Like I just go over to the bar to go and see if Puck has any dog treats for Mimic. But kind of I keep my distance because I'm just glad that he's got his hellhounds back, and I feel like we spoke pretty recently, and it's like when you see your bit awkward, a bit like. "Oh." I know he's not my dad. He's my boss.
He's your work dad.
He's my work dad. Exactly.
He also shot you in the back with a flaming arrow not too long ago.
As I said, he's like my dad. If that ain't a dad move, I don't know what is.
You hear as you're trying to act nonchalant, you hear very heavy footsteps coming down the stairs in this tavern. And in the way that all not dads do, he comes over, doesn't say hello, places one hand on your shoulder. Dickie, you're still holding on to my lead, I see.
Yes, Dad. I mean, Hurler. Hurler, her boss man.
You know what kind of dad
Do you want it back? Sorry. Do you want it back?
He looks at you. He looks at your dog, who immediately rolls on its back, presenting itself when Hurler leans over to it. Like, you know, the submissive state that dogs do. Hurler just scratches its tummy. Well, from the looks of it, you're going to need it, and you're already putting it to some pretty good use. Besides, what kind of dad would I be if I took it from you? He winks at Puck, who immediately hands you an ale. And then pats you on the back and then goes back upstairs to leaning and stroking his hellhound.
I immediately start downing the ale. Just immediately.
Nervously drinking.
Yeah.
Both hands around it.
Yeah, just like a hobbit. Just...
It comes in pints.
It comes in pints. Just fully trying to down this ale as quickly as possible.
Okay. Last but by no means least, Nicholas.
Yeah. Well, I think approach the talking free.
As you get closer, as you can hear Randy's enthusiastic voice being like, "See, I told you they'd make it back okay. Look, Cordelia was right to call you a silly old man. You need to stop worrying. That's why we're all here. That's why you chose your daughter and she in turn picked her emissary. That's why everyone is here." Cordelia turns to Randy. Randy, you, above all people, don't need reminding of how stubborn my father can be. As she says that, she turns and looks straight at you, Nicholas, and just smiles and like, "And it's good to see you again."
Yeah, have multiple questions on both stuff that has happened and what is happening right now. But first, I think I might need to bring down the mood.
She looks at you solemnly and nods and takes a seat next to her father.
So, do you want the good or the bad news first?
Nicholas, you are a wise young man. I respect whatever you feel is the most pertinent.
Right. Bad news. So, we met my old boss. he might know of this place's location. So that's like the most important bit. Bad news too. They're working with Krakens.
As you say the word Kraken, you see Cordelia shoot her father a look, and you see the old man sink into his chair as he seems to look ashamed. Krakens, you say?
Yeah.
I am disappointed,
Those.
but not surprised. First, Nicholas, my noble knight, let me put your mind at ease, for you have presented me with no bad news that I was not at least half aware of. This place. Why is it that you think we're all gathered here? I see, first of all, that the sword I paid for has fit your hand quite nicely.
Yeah, works really good. Well, good.
Everyone just
it good?
remembers the
Yes.
explosion of the zoo. And for a moment, like...
slightly got really like
Explosion of the zoo decapitating one of the guys.
Yeah, almost... almost in a psychic moment, all of you, the four of you look at each other and sort of nod like, hell yeah, that was badass that we did. But what do all of you think this place is?
Is it not a pub?
You are sweet in your naivety. So, just a little bit of table talk. Something we've not really discussed before is what do you, the players, think this place is? Why? What do you think its purpose is?
it feels a little bit like a little bit underground railroady, but mixed with like a safe haven for like people that are trying to avoid the witch hunts, and like almost like a little bit like an underground world that exists, but also there to kind of help people avoid the witch hunts, and where people can congregate if they are different than the one lives.
So, almost like reading your thoughts, Puck turns to you like, first of all, no idea what a railroad is, but I like the term. But you're half right. Coming back down the stairs. You see, we're all old. Safety isn't the only thing that we can provide, and for years this place has existed, even since before your time, Dickie. Leaning over the top of the banistrade, Morgana leans over. See, while this place serves as a fantastic hiding spot, it's cloaked between worlds, very few can find it, even those who are magically imbued, unless they have received an invitation. Hence, you all being here. And obviously your wayward stragglers, she says while gesturing to both the dog and Rufus, who has now finished his sandwich. and seems to be fit as a fiddle and slightly hairier than he was before.
Oh.
Nature is healing.
Cordelia takes the reins. We are all warriors, and that is why we have imbued you with various powers and gifts to help you along the way. But unfortunately, we are just that. We are warriors. We are not protectors. Hence this place. We're not just building a safe haven. We're rallying an army. As she says that, Randy pulls out his suitcase and plops it on the table, opens it up to reveal 4 royal blue hats, all of different styles. Each one looks like it was designed for you specifically. In the case of Dickie, it looks like an admiral's hat. For Alaris, it's some weird contraption going over the eyes and almost like a rebreather attached to the front. Nicholas has got a bucket hat, and Lady Violet has a royal blue crown. As each of you picks them up, the old man stands up, takes off his hood, reveals a very thin crown going around his head. Now, I believe you said something about a treacherous kraken before? And that is where we will pick up next session.
With my sick jaws.
Yours.
Look at me, I'm not at the seaside!
You guys
Wait.
asked for a beach episode.
Beach.
Beach, beach,
We're at the
beach,
We're at a beach.
Hell yeah.
Trying to build some sandcastles.
Hell yeah.
I can finally reunite with what I've been missing all this time.
Your
My
shoes.
The one place, arguably, you probably don't need your shoes at the beach.
I don't know.
So-
How you feel about
Irony.
sand?
Let me just...
Sounds great.
let me
Oh, I
just
hate
put-
sand. Hate.
Alright, Anakin.
Course and rafting
Yeah,
gets
I-
everywhere.
Anakin over here.
Anakin was just autistic, he wasn't evil.
He killed a whole bunch of children.
Yeah, I done that.
So I'm just going to drop something in each of your inventories. It will show up under equipment once it's there.
Ooh.
Alaris, you get one. And Dickie, you get one.
Ooh.
So you should all see that in your equipment now.
Awesome.
So for everyone watching, these royal blue hats are a cap of water breathing.
Useful.
We're gonna be mermaids.
Oh my god, we're gonna play mermaids.
Yeah.
And this picture that's here, so obviously you guys can have your long rest and everything there, and if there's anything you want to take care of while you're still in between realms at Randy's Junction. What's the name of the shop in Say Yes to the Dress?
Kleinfelds.
Kleinfelds?
Kleinfelds. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's a good Tudor pun for Kleinfelds? Littlefields. So while you're all in Littlefields, you can rest and take care of any business you might want to, but your next mission has been given to you. And this picture here is actually from Wootton-on-the-Naze.
Huh.
Which
Yeah.
looks just as decrepit as I remember.
So it's worse now because the Naze itself is eroding.
Oh, lovely.
So soon it'll just be Wootton underwater, I guess.
Yeah.
Walton in the Naze.
Wootton, Wootton, where's the Naze? Cool. So did you guys want to do a quick stars and wishes and?
Hell yeah.
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 Is that an okay place to end the session for you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
But yeah, so I'm just going to assume long rest and everything for everyone as well.
Mm.
So feel free to do that now if you so choose.
Yes, I will.
But I am going to roll a d4 and a 1.
1.
Charlie,
Oh, Lord. Hello.
hello.
Oh,
Oh, my star would go to. Oh, I've got 2 stars. Am I allowed?
Yeah, you can have as many stars
2
as you want.
stars.
No.
One. No. Pick. My first star goes to Matthew for organising all of this and doing the cool items and the cool bosses and the cool storyline. It's really interesting and really fun, and lots of local East Anglian places and stuff, which is always
Hotspots.
fun.
I mean, you have blown up one of my favourite places in Essex now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, shouldn't have had slaves.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, your
it shouldn't
favourite
have been
place?
evil.
Your favourite place is evil and has slaves? Okay, Matt. Hashtag cancel
That's
Matt.
pretty fucked up of you, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to Connor for doing some sick ass like javelin throwing and like constantly keeping on top of everything that's going on and like really playing true to your character, but in like the way that doesn't paint yourself into a corner, because I think that's incredibly difficult to do,
Yeah, that
and I
is.
think that's something you do very well.
Yeah.
And wish, I want to go to the beach. Well, I'm at the beach now. I want to go paddling. I want to go in the water. I want to go for a little swim.
Something I will just quickly say is this art piece was made before I knew you were going to take the mimic with you.
That's fine. He'll stay on the beach.
Oh, so you're not taking the mimic with you?
Huh?
You're not taking the
Well,
mimic with you?
He can't breathe underwater.
Well, maybe I left him at the weird halfway pub thing with Puck.
Littlefields.
Yeah.
I'm hoping if I say it out loud enough, I'll remember it.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
Reminds me of that old store, Littlewoods.
yeah, but who's to say Littlewoods wasn't a magical halfway house for
It
Fey
certainly
beings?
felt that way.
Yeah, it definitely did.
It was a halfway house between life and death. It was like God's waiting room, wasn't it?
It's awful.
Cool. Thank you very much, Charlie, and thank you
Thank you.
for your kind words.
Thank you.
And yeah, so with your wish, you guys have got your beach episode.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna make so many sandcastles.
Has Dickie ever been to the beach before?
No. Ponds,
Bonds.
lakes. That's about it.
Okay, so let's roll a d6. A 2. So that would be Connor.
But okay. I think it's kind of a weird star, considering how it ended up playing out.
Okay.
But
Is it one of those odd-shaped "you try"?
and
It's like an
yeah, like
upside down pentagram.
like the one or the star is like kind of for Ollie with the like brain, but like with immediately coming up with and like getting ready to use counterspell on the weird ritual, even though it didn't get that far.
Oh yeah, it's the thought that counts.
But
That's
yeah,
the-
it's like something that I oh, first of all I could never do, but second of all, like I wouldn't have even thought of. So it's because it's a real, or it would have been very, very good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even if, because all of you rolled fantastically in that ambush, and were able to, kill him in three goes essentially, but even if that hadn't have happened, Alaris having the counterspell to hand would have been like enough to at least make sure that the werewolf was safe. Cool. And
Also, I think
what-
we completely forgot something that I've only just realized.
yeah,
Did did Kelly remember that her attack was an automatic crit because it was a surprise?
I think Kelly rolled a. Oh no, we did forget that. Yeah, it should have been an automatic
It's
crit.
only just hit me. It's like, yeah, we had a surprise round. Wait, Ollie's an assassin.
A thief, I believe.
Oh, they're a thief. Sorry,
Mm.
my mistake.
But still, I mean, we saw how much damage that sneak attack did.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks for that. And what was your wish?
Wish is ooh, can't wait to explore and have some interesting underwater combat because the third axis is unlocked.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother rolling anymore because where it's sort of naturally worked out as Charlie first, then Connor next. I'm just going to keep going that way. So Kelly.
Yes. I'm going to give my star to Dickie specifically.
Got double audio.
Or,
So I've got double audio there.
I think my
Yeah, it started coming through on the Twitch.
yeah, there we go. Going to give my star to Dickie for just blowing shit up in a spectacular fashion. You know,
Yeah.
really impressive.
Ba, 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 ba,
Um,
ba, ba.
Yeah, it's just one of my favourite things. And I don't know if I have wishes. It's just it's just a nice little fun little thing. Wishes are more next week. There we go.
More next time.
More next time, yes.
So, I will say that obviously everything draws from folklore, and there is a story from Essex that will be quite significant next week. So, look up your Essex nautical-based folklore for potential spoilers.
Doggerland.
What?
Doggerland.
Boggerland.
It was the land that like connected England to the mainland.
Yeah.
And So from that reaction, I can tell it's not to do with that.
It's not to do with that, but
It's
it might
actually
be.
about Adventure Island, about how that came to pass.
The island's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's how it came to pass.
Oh, okay.
It's how
How it
we
used to be called
started.
Peter Pan's, and then Disney sued them.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely. And thank you, Kelly. And last but by no means least, Ollie.
I think my star today is going to go to Matt for remembering all the little, obviously, like, it's your game, so, but even like remembering all the little things and dropping the little hints where like things are like tying in, and like with the staff, like I saw he had like a stick, and I was just like, oh, it's a stick. I just tripped over a stick, and then you were like, but no, the stick. You're like, oh, okay, I'll pick up the stick. I was like, ah, yes, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah,
It's like,
I tried to not make it too handholdy. So I was like, okay, well, maybe even the boy could notice the stick.
yeah, 'cause I'll roll like a 3, and you're like, well, it's just a stick. It's just whatever.
it's like as soon as
Like,
someone
Daniel
else is like,
Dash rolls.
I like that stick, you're like, well, now I want the stick.
No, I want the stick. You can't have the stick. It's mine. I found the stick.
I found it.
Yeah, it's like keeping all those little like things, and then like obviously we got the trinkets like what 4 sessions ago, and it was just like, oh, that's a cool little thing. But then it was like, oh, now the trinket ties into this next thing that we're doing is cool. So yeah, wishes.
Obviously, the stick itself, the pipe bomb, is relating to
That glorious image. There he is. The boy.
that very specific thing that I made ages ago and I've been trying to work into the campaign since we started.
Such a good picture.
That picture is available for download at high res at our Patreon. So, you know.
Yes, join. Wishes. Obviously, we got our wish for a beach episode. It's gonna be cool to kind of see what it's gonna be like going underwater and seeing how we kind of, I guess, adapt to that way of playing, because it's slightly different, I guess, because you're not just sort of walking around. There's going to be some, I hope and imagine, some unforeseen reactions to certain things that we do. So that'd be cool. So yeah, I think being able to enjoy something completely different will be kind of exciting.
Yeah, I'm quite excited because I was like, I've never run underwater before. I've danced alongside it a few times. Like, so remember the one I did for the kids where there was like an underwater element, but
Yeah.
it was mostly like getting out
I
of the
feel
water.
like I should apologize to the group for apparently causing this situation. When I beat up the Kraken at Christmas, I didn't expect for this to happen.
He's getting his revenge.
Honestly,
4 months
it's
later. 5 months later.
kind of the beautiful thing about Dungeons and Dragons as like a storytelling medium, and this will all be more in depth in the long form video I have coming out on YouTube in the next couple of weeks, kind of explaining this about how basically as a dungeon master how to make realistic seeming worlds even if they're not realistic at all. But the fact that everything you say can then be like, it's kind of like being in court, like being arrested. It's your Miranda rights. Everything you say can and will be used against you. And then it's like, cool, well that happened, so I now have a reason to do this, and then okay, well, cool, step by step. And yeah, that's the push and pull of collaborative storytelling that I, for one, love most about this game. Tell a lie, I like the big monster artwork. That is my favourite thing about Dungeons and Dragons.
Sweet drawings.
Yeah, it's what got me into it. I was like, cool, I like this artwork. I'm going to buy a whole book of it. Oh, I'm going to buy all 3 books. No, tell you what, I'm going to buy around 30 different books.
Not even made by the company.
Yeah. But yeah, so no, thank you for that, Ollie. And obviously, my star is for all of you guys for once again using your skills in ways that I hadn't planned for, and consistently doing not the good thing, but the right thing to your characters, which means you've shaped yourselves into heroes naturally. My wish is that more people would follow us on Twitch so they can be notified every time we go live with this. As I said, we're so close to reaching affiliate status so we can start making money from it, which means we can be more consistent and well, basically it puts groceries in the table, on the table, in the fridge.
That's where we've been going wrong.
Oh yeah, we keep it. That's why they go off. That's why our
Yeah.
table smells weird.
Yeah. Groceries in the table.
But obviously another start to Forgotten Adventures, Hero Forge for the Fantastic Minis, Sirenscape for the music, which honestly with their new Nova feature has been a lifesaver in terms of underlining particular points, having the military music playing while you were planting all your bombs, which again was another fantastic moment. I'm excited to make the art piece for that, which again will be in the upcoming YouTube VODs and available to download as a high-res wallpaper on our Patreon. And obviously, for everyone who watched and joined in the chat and just took time out of their day to watch us do our stupid stuff, thank you very much. And obviously, my biggest star goes to all of you players for being here, being the best players in the world, and making sure that as a dungeon master I get to play the game as well. I'm not just working, it's having fun with friends, and that is really what it's all about. So Charlie, where can everyone find you? What have you got going on right now?
So I am Charlie Reads on everything, except for Twitch where I'm Charlie Reads in games, but everywhere else I'm Charlie Reads. And yeah, I do book related stuff, horror related stuff. I'm working on a video about romantasy at the moment, which hopefully once I'm over this cold I will actually be able to film so I don't sound like...
don't think it's a cold.
I think I'm dying.
I think colds don't last for over 2 months.
2 months of this.
It's also not COVID.
It's not COVID, it's not RSV.
Rhinitis.
According to the doctor, I'm fine. So maybe this is just my life now.
I mean, I share a bed with you, and I've heard the snoring. That only comes when you're ill,
You're welcome.
and I can say that's not fine.
It's fine. But yeah, once I feel a little bit better, I will be recording that, and I also have my next video in the pipeline as well. So
Yeah, that one's exciting.
it is exciting. So keep an eye out for those.
Thank you very much, Charlie.
Thanks.
Connor, where can everyone find you?
So yeah, everyone can find me on or at Roll to Try on Twitch, also on YouTube, same name. Trying to stream more often and put the VODs up.
But Tamagotchi Life has recently, since the weekend started, grabbed me and shaken me violently. You will play me. Kinda. It feels like an addiction at this point. But yeah, gonna hopefully be streaming more. I believe I don't have, or I believe I should be able to stream on Tuesday.
Okay, and is that going to be Pathfinder?
It's Pathfinder was this week on Monday, but it kind of fell apart very quickly when somebody was like, "Yeah, I was in hospital." And it's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. So I laugh because of how trying to get a game together works, but no, honestly, shout out to them and hope they're okay.
Yeah, they're good now. But it's like they're an American in hospital as well, so it's like,
Ooh, bankrupt.
So it's like it's got to be bad. But so that should be back on, not this week but next week. But on Tuesday I plan to play, I don't know, something, just a game. I don't know, Helldivers, Haste, Tamagotchi Life.
Hell yeah.
No clue yet. We'll figure it out when I get there, and then when I have a nervous breakdown if I haven't decided yet.
So if anyone has any ideas for what Connor should play on Tuesday, follow him on Twitch and send him messages and say, hey, you mentioned Tamagotchi Life, please, I want to see what weird creations you made. Can you make that really handsome DM of yours in Tamagotchi Life?
He's really easy to make as a me.
I am so easy to make as a me. Honestly, I'm the easiest person. It's just bald head, beard, glasses, done. Cool. Thank you, Connor. Kelly, where can everyone find you if they're so inclined? Any announcements? Obviously, well, the deadline
I'm
to
Awesome Sorceress on everything. And you'll find me perhaps chronically posting on TikTok. It's a problem. But yeah, I don't really do content in the way that you guys do. I exist. I'm on Fable sometimes. I post about what I'm reading every now and again. But yeah, it's all chill. Yeah. It'd be cool to have more online people.
Yeah, and also, as Kelly mentioned last time, we're now past midnight, so today is the last day to register to vote.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Go do that. Go and do a thing. Go and vote. It's very important.
That's for
Unless you live where I live, where you can't because there isn't any.
What?
That is very silly of your local council.
Yeah, no elections for us.
No elections for Ollie's constituency, but everyone else, if you are allowed to vote, you should be voting. As long as, well, in the UK, obviously. But yeah, go follow Awesome Sorceress, both here and on Instagram. And Fable, you said as well?
Yeah, I'm on Fable, TikTok, Instagram. That's about it. You can follow me on my Xbox, on my thing, but I never play on there anymore.
And if you want to follow Kelly in real life, I'll be posting their address on our socials. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that.
I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
Is it gonna be
I'm
like
so
that thing?
oblivious to my surroundings, I probably wouldn't even notice.
Is it like that thing in like when you do like the Weatherspoons, like you post your table and what Weatherspoons
People
you're at,
send
people
drinks
just
to it.
send you stuff.
Yeah.
I
Just-
really, really want to do that.
It's just so many
I've never done
peas.
that before in my life.
People send peas
don't
because
do
it's
it,
the
it's
cheapest thing.
I often get a bag of salty nuts.
That's not bad.
As someone that used to
Yeah.
work in Weatherspoons, that was the worst thing that ever existed in the world. It's so annoying.
And obviously, last but not least, Ollie, where can people find you? What have you got going on right now?
I am Smolly on Instagram, Smolly1 on Twitch, and I've just started finally. I'm uploading my Twitch VODs to YouTube, so I think they're under Smolly_1. I think is my thing, or just type in Smolly1. I'm currently playing through an old JRPG called Trails in the Sky, which is fun. It's weird. There's a lot of early 2000s weird Japanese writing with like weird incest stuff and but like undertones when they're like, oh, he's hot. They're like brother and sister, but not. And you're like, okay, we'll just keep skipping through this now. But but yeah, so they're being posted now. I think I've got 2 up at the moment. Another one should be coming out. Well, actually, I think there should be 3 up now. But I'll be trying to try and carry that on when I can. But I'm back to work tomorrow, so I haven't got more time.
Ooh. Sorry, the cat's just attacking me. Cool.
That time of night.
Something I will say, fun fact about Ollie's stream is that I got auto-modded for referring to one of the characters in Trials of the Sky as a DILF.
Oh.
You got blocked, but it came up as it was like blocked because it was bullying, and I was like, how is that bullying?
It's the opposite. It's
And I
like,
was like, accept that's fine.
and obviously I am Null and Void Games on pretty much everything. Follow our socials to stay up to date. Follow us on Twitch, as I mentioned multiple times. That's the best way to support us, and also be notified about when we go live, either with our TTRPGs or our humble mascot, Quill. Quill St. Rawbury has started streaming horror video games in the week. So it's been a real trial figuring out how VTubing works, and every now and then I'll get a message from one of my dear friends saying, audio's fucked. And honestly, those little things are super helpful. But no, and again, subscribe to our Patreon to get stat blocks for characters and custom wallpapers, various things. Link, will you fuck off? Sorry, everyone. He's been good all day, and now he's just like...
He's hungry.
Now it's like, hey, you're normally in bed by now, and I've normally been fed by now.
He's like, you've usually been in bed for hours by now, so...
But as the cat is telling me to end the stream, I will flick you. Look at his tail, he's all puffy.
I know,
Look.
he's really not happy. Shame him.
Shame the
Shame
boy.
the boy.
Shame.
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 But yeah, so it is a goodbye from me. And
It's
once
Hal
again,
for
thank you for
now.
watching, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye, 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 bye.
Goodbye.
Hey.